this game can control the momentum as well as these two, especially with the fact that, hey, Human has a projectile that's going to make you block actively. You're going to have to navigate to get around it. And as you know, Leo is not best when it comes to mobility. He doesn't have a traditional run. He has a dash. On top of that, he has to use more moves to get around, but he's still at risk in some of those situations.
And you saw that interaction just now between the fireballs, right? Hayden's can kind of win in a lot of these situations just because it has more hits. Leo's is a little bit slower to come out as well, but super right through the string. I don't respect that shit. Clap him up. Put that red fireball out there, trying to fish him out the air.
That axe kick just to get in. 5K takes the sweep. Big fireball. Hold that. I love these mix-ups. I'm out of my gameplay after these mix-ups. This boy Tomo's trying to get in. Welcome to the Lions Den. I like this just frame guard. Not going to work out though. Nice air dash. Not going to be dead for the situation. It's not favorable for him.
Low damage because of the cancel, but bad positioning, right? And OTG, Tomo able to get it.
That's that new stuff right there, man. Being able to get that OTG kill in those situations really help Leo out.
When you just need one more hit, especially against characters that have very high guts ratings, right? Sometimes in this game, when your health bar goes towards the lower end, it can actually become very deceptive. Characters with high guts take less damage towards the end. But every hit you do in your combo does a minimum of 1 damage. So in some cases, it'll be more valuable for you to do multi-hitting attacks as opposed to a big damage.
Oh, nice hit.
Right up the air for Tiger Sword. One more. Another? No. Drop.
H get the knockdown, set up the projectile again.
He's been so good about his flash kicks and set.
Yeah, and he's holding it perfectly, too. Not too risky. Uh-oh, finally throws that Berserker Slash. There we go. There we go. Flash kick, RC. Oh, no, he was just a little too deep after the RC, and that's what made him mess up. Still gets the Wrecker right after.
Pushing and gets the pressure off him. That crouch S, but Cha-Cha-Cha struggling.
Oh, nice. Crouch confirmed.
Dash.
Oh, no. Spinning the fireball, gets in. Wow.
Trade in favor of Cha-Cha-Cha.
On Cha-Cha-Cha. Oh, my gosh.
They're just swinging, Steve. You gotta just keep up somehow. Bar S able to get his confirm there.
There we go.
Yes, gets the stand. He got a back turn stance. That back turn stance from Leo very dangerous. Has an unthrowable normal out of it. You can get access to very quick left-right mix-up, and also has access to a parry.
I like that. Blitz back full combo. Gets the knockdown. More beater on that knockdown, too. Oh, nice. No, it's going to take in there. I like that back turn 5P. Did not beat out the axe kick. Gets the trade, and that's going to let Cha-Cha-Cha get out of that corner.
Trade in his favor. Put those 4 Tiger Swords out there.
Oh, wow.
Max range sweep. Get the knockdown. Hold this fireball. Yeah, now you have to burn your meter on that. Right into it again. Another 4 Tiger Sword. Trade with blue fireball. Instant air dash punish on it.
This isn't looking good for Tomo right now. Another flash kick.
But as long as he has that meter, Steve, you see, able to just flash kick once again. Cancel it. Restand him up.
The burst. There it is. And now Tomo has to close this out. He needs this round. He wants to stay on the winner's side of this. As fireball. Oh, wow. Went for the guard impact. There's the throw. You got to be careful. That big body hitbox makes it a lot easier for Hayun to throw that Grandma Viper. That's going to be it.
Cha-Cha-Cha in winners finals.
Well,
and this is going to be, man, this is probably the best he's ever done, I think, in an open bracket singles tournament. We see him a lot in the team tournaments out here, Steve. He's been doing a lot of work. Hasn't, unfortunately, had too many opportunities to be able to travel overseas and show what he's made of over there. But in the singles events, he typically hasn't done so well or even had so many opportunities to even enter him out here. Even him, right? Just kind of busy. But for him to take out Tomo to make it to winners finals in this event, that's pretty big, man. What's going on, guys? To each and every one of y'all watching EVO Japan 2019 for this Guilty Gear action, man. Tasty Steve here with Majin Obama, and we are going to once again make our way through this top 8. Been waiting for this all weekend, man. It was a tough grind to get to this point, but it's been worth it so far.
Well, look, man, we were talking about this, and you were talking about this with G-Unit, Range, all this weekend about how these players come out in droves, especially in this territory, to claim that victory. And I say that this is a graduation of sorts because this is the second year. You're going to get more people that are exposed to this. You have people looking for this now, especially in this territory. I feel like there's not really that many big events that gives you this kind of prestige coming to the world of Guilty Gear. And like you said, no matter when you put this game on, people are going to watch. This is Saturday morning for me. I love watching me some Guilty Gear early in the morning, and watching it with some of the best players in the world is none other than what I want to do most. And thanks for joining us, like I said, once again, man. Majin Obama told you guys, and I'm going to tell you again, thanks for hanging out.
So coming up next, Steve, Machabo versus Summit Chip. And Machabo, you know, I got to be honest with you, Steve. Damn what a Michael Nah got to say. I don't give a shit. You got to understand, Machabo is a player that was handpicked by Daigo himself last year. He said, straight up, if I run an exhibition, if I put my name on some shit, I want players who make me want to be better. He said, I want to watch the best.
Okay.
And he hand-selected out of the entire Guilty Gear community, not even out of the Guilty Gear community, out of fighting games. He said, this player makes me want to... When he watches Machabo play, he said that in situations where he doesn't know the answer, Machabo, Mr. Saitekika, he knows all the answers and he has the best one every time. That was the praise that Daigo Umehara put on this guy. And when he challenged his rival Ogawa, right, in that first attempt,
yes.
A lot of people don't talk about the Guilty Gear sets when they talk about sets of the year, tournament match of the year, whatever, man. That was one of the best sets of that year for sure. And Machabo was able to play Ogawa in winner's side, overcome his opponent in tournament here today, despite taking the loss in that exhibition.
Well, look, also his opponent, Summit, the Chip, right? Yeah. The Chip to watch. We talked about the changes that have happened since Exert, where Chip has changed so drastically. But still one of those characters that once he gets started, it is almost impossible to get him away from you. He has really good Oki steel. I mean, just the pressure he's able to put on you, those teleports. And this man has been doing it for quite some time. He knows how to keep it going. And he's rocking the classic green and white outfit. That's how you know who you're looking at. But yeah, man, Chip is one of those characters you have to be aware of. You're going to be scared to do a lot more DPs in this situation because Chip is going to be everywhere except for where you need him to be.
That's right. Walker Gaming Summit, Chip. Longtime Chip player, finally getting here at this EVO Japan top 8 stage. And look, Steve, this character can move, bro. This character, the screen is his playground. He can go anywhere, do anything, but he's going up against Machabo Kai.
He runs across the country to start the banging. Come on, man. This is a ninja right here, man. I can't believe you said you wanted a forearm blade. We all be dead, man, including you. All right, here we go. Game number 1.
So the big thing, Steve, you got to talk about these characters, right? Chip, he has every tool in the book, but at the cost of HP. He has very low health. Does have some guts, but you got to be very careful about the hits that you take with this character. And Kai in particular has some big counter hit damage buttons that down heavy.
Well, you can tell right now. So you can tell right now that he's playing a lot safer. He wants to get that knockdown before he starts swinging because if Chip gets a hit first, it's going to be a lot harder for him to get him off. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now, either you're going to burst or you're going to stay here. Oh, nice. Gets the S. He's got to burst. Oh, no, you can't burst.
He pins him.
Stays in the corner
back
still.
To him. Off the wall, gets him high on the other side.
See, and that's another one of the mechanics that they added. The fact that you can take that blitz and use it to stop that burst, that really helps out for the later meta of Guilty Gear now. A lot of people have just recently started getting into it, but we've seen it a lot here on the Japan side.
And that's been dubbed now the Summit Burst. He will give up those bad bursts. That's going to be a point of contention that Machabo maybe is looking to capitalize on.
Look at that conversion right there. A lot of times you're going to see these Chip players get those teleports, hit a falling H, and still be ready to convert with a stand jab into a 2H.
You see him. He wants to stay out of that Kai far slash range. Kai has those big, long, sword stabby normals like that cover a lot of range and can lead to big things. Or he just goes up, gets a throw in the corner, and is able to close out the round for it. The big thing for Chip is also using Gamma Blade at that range as well, right? If you can cut off that ground lane, force Kai to move through the air, he does have some very big sword normals in the air as well that jump heavy slash, you just saw it. But it can open up the opportunity for Summit to be able to go up, get a grab, and then start Okizeme of his own.
And it's all about getting that knockdown too sometimes, like right here. It's going to give you a nice little mix-up. You can jump, nice backdash right there. But you spoke about that. Once Kai gets that knockdown, holding you on the ground is what he wants to do. You talked about Chip being able to play whenever he wants to. That's why you don't want him to get started. And I like that teleport to the other side just to make sure he gets the corner. Backdash 6P, catches the purple YRC, and you're still going to stay in that corner.
It's something that's going to be important for this match that Summit has been showing you. He's leveraging a lot of his meter.
Yo, did you see the 2K?
Yep.
Oh, that was so sick. After the Shuriken Super and Summit takes that first game, and he is looking comfortable. I mean, playing with a character like Chip, knowing that it's so viable. Like, if you get hit, you're going to explode, is something that Summit has, he's been born, bred, and he's been doing this for years.
It's one reason why he favors the swing, right? You're more likely to get that knockdown. You're more likely to get what you need. You're less likely to be put on your back.
Nice 2S right there. Tries to get the dust on top of it. Air throw after the just guard. Okay.
Bad ZP, no punish. You see Machabo showing off his air control, right? Those instant blocks in the air, going for the air throw after. That is a perfect solution to that kind of offense that Summit wants to run. That's why he was selected by Daigo. That's why we wanted to see him at Kimono Michi. But right now, Summit going to get him in the air, DP ender. Now that's the thing. Chip isn't going to be able to convert into knockdown a lot of those situations if you want to end a DP like that. But he's going to be able to reposition, set himself up for another pickup. John Cena mode.
You ain't blocking this. Because it's a throw.
Gets the grab, gets the pick. Yo, Summit is on set point against Machabo.
And he is going fast.
Yeah.
Ninjas move fast. Let's go. Teleport once again. But yeah, those instant blocks are really important. And you're going to see him do jump back H, jump back S to kind of anticipate it because you do not want him to be on top of you and you don't have the DP to answer back. Instant block throw is going to be really, really strong, but you still got to anticipate it. It's not easy. Whoa, I mean, I'm sorry. Nice. Gets the whip on the RP, still gets the air throw, but now Chip in the corner. Summon needs to be careful. Far S gets the stun dip. Pressure, nice 6K.
This is what Machibo wants, right? Try to lock him down in the corner as much as possible. Someone able to break that offensive pressure and be able to get back to mid-screen. Into jump D, gets the knockdown, bait, punish on the dead angle with a throw.
Find me. Nice pressure. Sushi. Oh, nice. Tries to go for the air throw. I like that. Machibo saw what happened last time, decides to jump back.
Yeah, double jumped out of range. Saw Summon trying to leverage his gauge there, right? In the situation where Kai wants to jump into the air, it's easy for him to just wire C, go up for the air grab, get a knockdown.
They could have spin that burst so early. Gets the air throw again, stuck in the corner. It's not a good situation. We talked about the guts. It's not going to matter. Machibo getting back control. 43 seconds still left on the clock, but now you see what Kai has to do to make sure a player like Summit is not going to be in control.
And that's one reason why he wants to stay out of that far S range, right? Very easy for Machibo's Kai to be able to just confirm into a 30% sequence just like that.
Right, and then this guess right here is really dangerous. He does not have to go for throw. He can run up, do stand kick, nice DP right there. He can run up, just make sure he keeps that pressure going. Another teleport. You can't even see this man, and the green is blending in with the shrubbery in the back.
Let your hair down. They changed the track up on you too, jump D conversions. We just tagged him with the jump D, gets him to the wall. Meter building.
The golf swing.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy.
To get out of there, and another air throw. Now you see Machibo making those adjustments. Knows that he's going to try to jump out because he does not want to hold that mix-up after Big Blue. He does not want to have to deal with that fireball pressure. Up back, still gets him caught. Machibo takes the game.
That one little thing makes such a big difference and changes a lot of the situations that we're giving Summit the advantage in those early rounds, right? Denying him those situations, now forcing a little bit more neutral as a result. Machibo's taking slowly but steadily taking control.
I like what he's doing.
Oh, other side, max range stand kick conversion.
Makes him spin that burst early. You want to keep Chip up off of you. And on top of that, the fact that Chip hits you so many times means you're going to get access to more bursts.
Teleport sweep, what a beast. Drop him at the wall, hit you on the other side with that falling heavy. Drill kick on down. Max range dust. That thing hits way further than you think it does.
Oh wow, that was so dirty.
Alpha Plus to push him back to the wall.
Oh, nice DP this time.
Get those daggers out my face. Hold on. Here comes Machibo with the willing to burn his meter off that jump heavy.
Oh, wow, I can't believe that 5 does missed in the air. Machibo
gets the throw in the corner as reward.
Burst. Look, that was a goal burst.
Yeah, go burst. Alpha
Counter
Plus to push him.
Oh, wow, we're not close enough. So that faultless defense fall is so helping out Chip. I did not even see this man. OTG.
And those punches there. That was the situation we were talking about earlier, right? Kai has a little bit of guts. At that point, Summit just wants the OTG, get as many hits as possible to close out the round. And that's big. He needed to win that round. The close one like that, you can't give that up to Machibo.
He did teleport, stand S whip, teleport back, sweep. That's how he got in right now.
The forward punch conversion on the ground. Other side, heavy. Take up to the skies. Aerial raid.
Hey, aerial raid. Let's go.
Gate building.
Just the wall stick.
And it needs to play around the text, too. That's what this game boils down to in a lot of high-level matchups.
Oh, 6P.
Full screen 6P. And the meter, we got it.
Oh, yeah.
Is he going to do it? Maximilian, you need your heart out. Ninja daggers. Machibo dropped in the loser's bracket by Summit Chip.
That's the second time. I know, man. Well, look, we getting hype and we keep knocking down the Nissan. Can we get a Nissan Cup Noodle organizer over here?
Can we get a spotter?
Can I get a re-rack on my Cup Noodles? Can I get a re-rack?
Now, the thing is, Summit Chip, you get Summit versus Cha-Cha-Cha winners finals. Summit, I would have expected. I mean, even Cha-Cha-Cha is really good, right? But I would have. That's a weird matchup to have for winners finals. But hey, it's a party, man.
Look.
Machibo dropped in the losers bracket now. That's now a very, very big pool of sharks. And you can see who's stepping up to the plate. Oh man, hold on.
Yeah,
give
boy.
Give it to me.
A lot of times I know we're still new to this, right? But there's a level of consistency that I feel like this man is already setting. It's already been a present set. That man is Nage. He's coming up, but he's going up against another legend. One of the best Venoms. The best Venom, if you ask me. 3-1-0 Venom. We're going to take a look at this bracket one more time. You see that winners finals already set up. Who would have thought Cha-Cha-Cha versus Summit on winners finals to see who's going to go to grand finals here at EVO Japan. But down at the bottom, you see it right now. Nage 3-1-0 Venom getting set up to see who's going to stay alive in this bracket. And tell me something. What is it? I know you play with these guys. How does Nage fair going into this? Because I feel like he's one of the most consistent people right here on this bracket. What does that do to the mindset of a player? What do you think about this?
So the big thing is this matchup, it mirrors actually the Cha-Cha-Ta Tomo matchup, right? That, I guess, a year ago would have been a West Coast Japan matchup. This is an East Coast Japan matchup. Both of these guys play together. Both of these guys play a lot together. And I'd say Sato Venom is probably one of the most improved players of Guilty Gear probably over the past 4 years.
Okay.
Going from where he wasn't signed to where he's playing now, it's a completely different story. And also, you got to look, man, 2017, he got top 8. He came out there before his son was born. Right after he got married, before his son was born, he said, you know what, I don't know if I'm going to be able to travel overseas to play this game that much anymore. Got a baby on the way. He said that was going to be his last one, he thought. So he made top 8. He was very happy. But you see him out here, Father of the Year, he's out here still making top 8 in EVO Japan.
FGC Dans exist, bro. There's a few of them out there now.
For sure.
Sako, shout out and congratulations to my boy Justin Wong, and you know about 310 right here. And I'm going to tell you right now.
It might be time I got to find me a little mama.
Yo, you going to get a little deacon in there? You going to get a little deacon Obama in there? We're going to talk about that later. But I'm going to say this right now. When it comes to, you talked about him being one of the most improved players, let's talk about Venom being improved as a character. He has definitely gotten a lot better in his last pack, bro.
And I have no idea why. He was pretty good before.
Right?
He was pretty good
whose
before.
idea is this? I mean, but even still, I'm going to tell you right now, Venom is one of the coolest characters in all fighting games,
Absolutely,
if you ask me. In all
bro,
honesty.
there's a few characters I think are just coolest by design, right? This dude fights with pool balls in a queue like that? That's so tight to me.
Just the intro alone, how he pulls out the briefcase. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Give me Lucille. Jeffrey, give me Lucille. Every time I see him come out, I'm like, bro, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air all in this bad boy. But he's still going to have his work cut out for him. I mean, this matchup is a very finicky thing, only because we know Faust like to have things all over the screen.
And the thing is, this is a Legacy Guilty Gear matchup, too, right? And the big thing is for Nage, right? Defending EVO Japan champion. Also got 3rd place this past year at EVO, right? Lost with a big upset over him in loser side bracket. You know him being able to retain this title out here in Japan would mean a lot to him. But the big thing is between Faust and Venom. Faust has range that can be able to outspace Venom. Mm-hmm. The big thing that Nage talks about with this matchup, and you're probably going to see a lot of this stuff. I have to imagine maybe it goes a little bit in Nage's favor just because they play a lot, and it's Nage, man, right? But for Nage, he wants to be able to try to sit outside of Venom's bar S range and that down S range, right? And sit at a position to where he can challenge any raw ball sets in neutral with down heavy, with stand S, with stand kick. All those far-reaching normals, although they are low return, they're very good for challenging Venom in that range, outside of his range. It stops the momentum, but also prevents opportunities for you to give up easy damage to the balls. You don't want to be able to just give up free damage or free chip, or even using your gauge to protect against that, right? Faultless defense in this game uses some of that super meter that you see at the bottom of your screen to be able to prevent chip damage. Even the chip damage against a character like Venom, it adds up. If he's able to get one knockdown, it hits you for 70% just off of Okizeme, and that's the cool part about this character, man. You can do some crazy stuff with him on Oki.
Some of the best setups I've ever seen. I'm telling you right now, he's one of the coolest characters because he has some of the most free-form offense and defense like ever. He gets to teleport back to balls. He gets to get out of corners in a lot of situations. We talk about the fact that he has Stinger aim to keep that pressure going. That's one of the things that Nage is going to have to neutralize because he does not want to have to deal with that ball pressure. On top of that, Lucille. Jeffrey, give me Lucille. Woo! You hear that music? Anyways.
Jeffrey, break out Lucille.
Hey, man, that boy's slick, man. Oh, the doctor's in. Wearing the legendary
he was making some crazy ass shots in that episode.
I'm telling you, he was going wild.
There's no way he was able to do that in one take. There's no way.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Yeah. Put some respect on.
All right, let's go.
So let's see how this ends up playing.
And you said before, man, that pressure's going to be oh wow. It looks like
right
it's a good day.
Black hole. Yeah, you got to talk about this Faust character too, man. You talked about how improved Venom was as a character. Faust got some movement buffs too for some reason. But that's the big thing about this character. He's on average going to have lower return unless it's under some situations, right? But he's an item throw character. All my Smash brothers out there, we don't bang shit in this game, man. We out there, we throwing that shit. He's got everything. Steve bombs. He's got little chud babies of himself. He's got all kind of crazy stuff.
First off, if you notice, look at the RNG that he's had so far. Black hole, 2 mini Faust, and now he got 2 bombs. Come on, bro. And he comboed into a nice RC to keep it safe. Goes into
Don't pull that
mode.
thing out unless you plan to bang, Steve.
I'm just saying,
over
man.
Baghdad. Drop him with the overhead.
B.O.B. Let's go.
I've been waiting for that reunion, man. I don't think it's going to come anytime soon.
Look, man. I hope I'm still alive for it. Gets the clash in the air. This is exactly what you're going to get. That's that summon that I was talking about, the gold hammer.
Reel him in.
Racket Ralph. That's a lot of stun. Hold this bomb too. Tries to go for the mix-up right there. Eats the 2K. And you see Nage knows this matchup. Nice back dash there to stop that pressure. And
knows
one
the matchup, knows the and you saw Sato Venom going to that forward punch option. Very important button for Venom in this matchup, just because in that mid-range where, you know, Faust does have kind of the advantage, that forward punch button is a big one because it can clip him trying to go to the air, but also is a very good ground poke as well. And it's going to lead to Okuzemi able to get a close confirm on it.
And you talk about 6P, Venom 6P is very very good as well, but he's not able to stop this air pressure coming from Nage.
And that's dead. That's dead.
Yo,
Dr. Copter going to the top of the screen. 1-0 Nage over Sato Venom.
Another day at the office. Hand me my trench. Scalpel. Turnip kick. Breath mint. 3-0 looking relaxed. That man has changed the diaper. He ain't seen it all now, man.
Yeah, you know he plays drums. Actually, him and Hamiko, they're all in a band together. Did you know that? That t-shirt is their band.
Bro, can you give me one of them? Like, real talk. Yeah,
so like, I think it's Hamiko, Sato. There's a few people, all like these fighting game players that play instruments. They made a band together. So Sato is the drums. They know each other really well, actually.
Right,
yeah, and that's bad for Nage. You can't afford to run into stuff like that. The QB, it just generates a ball for free like that. That's exactly what he's talking about. You don't want to give up the easy hits on these balls because this Okuzemi is so hard to deal with anyway. You don't want to give up free damage like this.
Nice low air dash right there. Just ticking forward. You got to be careful to follow his defensing in the corner too, because that's going to lock you down. You're not going to be able to move soon, and that's what Venom wants. He wants you to stay in that corner. Gets the air throw. Corner pop.
Bomb back with the ball just now. That was so cool.
Oh, the rewind air dash. And this is a staple of Venom mix-up, because you know that ball is there and he can teleport to both sides. You're not sure if he's going to stay there or go. Oh, nice wire.
Super yellow cancels just be, and that's something that also that Nage talks a lot about. What the hell? Jump heavy that close? But check this out. The other thing is, both of these characters have meterless reversal options that they can kind of do on each other. They have a lot of unique attacks like that. Especially, you want to look out for Nage's stand-up. Faust has that unique stand-up with a lot of invulnerability frames. You see him in a lot of times going to Pogo Stick as well in reversal situations. Kind of interact kind of weirdly with the other character.
Wow, gets out of the mini Faust. But still keeps the pressure going. Oh, Dark Angel.
Hold now, give me your meter or give me your life.
Yeah.
And he opts to give him the meter, of course.
That's the choice, man. Yeah. On top of that, you just want to look for another opening. Faust can definitely run this back if he gets some good RNG. Throw me an item. You know? Oh, nice pistol burst. This isn't good. Item.
No knockdown, but again, try to reposition yourself or take advantage of that moment. Try to get an item throw. You want to safely be able to throw items. Try to create some chaos.
Oh, 2K once again. Just drilling going my way. Nice conversion. Sets out the oil drum.
Ooh, overhead hit. Why does he have these silos? Why does he have these? Back throw into the poison cloud. Sato tying it up.
All right, 3-1-0. Oh, he's starting to feel it now. He's like he was playing drums up there with the back and forth head movement. You know what they doing? I hope they ain't doing the chat. I hope they ain't doing the chat.
And that's what I talked about last time, right? Nage's got the Ramune candy on deck.
Oh, that's the Ramune candy?
Yeah,
he
pops. But those aren't pills, Steve. I swear to God, it's candy. It's candy. Though he takes those, he said it makes me feel good. When I'm in the tournament, it's kind of just like a mental reset for him. Playing in that pink shirt that he always plays in when he gets on stage. It's real simple, man. Sometimes there's a story, sometimes it just makes you feel good.
You know, that's really all you need, man. All right, nice. Already sets out the mini Faust. I like the jump back. Keep that ball under control. There's that bomb, though.
You got to be aware of it.
Nice. Delaying that ball, going my way, almost finds his mark, makes him spin the burst early. Nage still has his on deck, though.
Forces Sato through the air with that anvil as well.
Ooh,
dragging him through the poison cloud. Yeah. Sun hits him on the way down. Eating my own chocolate. And I'm going to try to run this high-low game that I was running on you last round to great success, right?
It definitely worked, too, especially once he got to that corner.
That struggle trying to dead angle through that, no dice.
I like that staggering 5K just to see what Nage is going to do.
Yeah, and doing that QB like that, again, is very dangerous. He is very confident, very bold to do that against Nage, because you can actually punish that, you can interrupt it.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And it's just the fact that he knows, like you said, they know each other, so they're going to do things like that. Oh, nice
block with the overhead, teleport out.
One of the options.
That's all Venom wants. Just give me my space. Let me get some range.
Let me call my shot. Gets the throw. 2K once again.
And that's that forward punch. You see, so good at checking on the air, but also on the ground as well. Sato Venom on set point now against Nage. On elimination point.
The tides are turning. Like I said before, this is to see who's going to stay alive in this tournament. This
Or
is
punch and
loser
round
side.
start. That's how it goes.
You don't want to deal with that jump, so that's what you do. You do 6B right out of the gate, mini foul.
And
Smart.
now you see Nagi adapting. He's trying to bait the forward punch. You saw him hover in the air like that just outside of its range, trying to elicit that response from Sato. Instant
get
air
back in the
ball.
corner.
Get the hell out of here. I'm going to toss your ass in this corner.
Mogo.
Oh, he nice and oily, too. Hold on. Hammer time. Good block, Sato. Good blocks. Don't give it up. Giving up all of his meter just to be able to breathe here. Finally comes, jumps up, gets an air throw. And you know this character gets good reward here, especially in the corner. Double ball set. Now he's going to super out, burn the meter just to make it safe. 2K going to kill him on the ground. Back the mid-screen. Give me that first. That's fine. Jump up. Put the Jenkum out there.
Good pressure, dash in, 2K.
This character's pressure, man.
Stinger aim just to stay in, and that's what I was talking about.
Forward
6B
punch
once again. And this is the situation. They got 3-1 on that last game.
Trade in
Nice
favor of Nagi,
conversion.
though.
Yo,
Sniping
he's
him out
scared of
the
air.
air.
The
Nagi
donut.
needs the donut. Krispy Kreme.
The lights on. Done and done. Final game right here to see who's going to stay alive. Final round, excuse me, to see who's going to stay alive. Nage 3-1-0.
When you get two people who play the damn game every goddamn night.
Oh, wow, that was sick.
When they play each other
comboed into the
first.
ball. That was so good. Oh, my God.
And he's still
He
going.
baited the burst, comboed into the ball that was still there. This is why he's the coolest character ever right here.
Stanky anti-air. Sato just get the hell out of dodge. I don't want nothing to do with this no more. Going up.
He's going to call last pocket.
Jump heavy after the attack.
Still got rid of the mini foul. No back
on the
air
other
dash.
side.
3-1-0, looking like he's on a rampage right now.
Okay, with some venom, with some meter to work with, but Sato just in complete control. Meteor's going to be incoming. Bomb back wires. Look at what Nagi's forced to do just to try to get in on his terms.
And using that bomb back to kind of get rid of some of the pool balls. Tries to call him back.
Trade
Pogo
his
going my way.
Building gauge.
Does not use it to throw an item. He's taking the Oki instead. Needs to be careful. That bomb is there. Look at the pressure. 2K 3-1-0.
Eliminates Nage from EVO Japan.
There you go.
Awkward, that was awkward.
I thought they was going in for the lip lock. I'm gonna tell you right now. But look, congratulations to my boy 3-1-0 Venom. I mean, but that lets you know right there. Like I said, we talk about the consistency. Nage is one of those players that I'm always looking at. I'm looking for that man.
If he doesn't, it's a big deal if he doesn't make top 8, right? He doesn't get that many wins, right? That's why last year was such a big deal. But you can expect him usually to go pretty deep. He's pretty consistent for that.
Man.
Overall, but man, Sato Venom able to, and that's a big sigh of relief for him, man. He was definitely thinking about that one last night. I saw him at the arcade last night, trying to go, he was looking for Bounce players. He was looking to grind.
Hey, man, there you have it, man. Once again, exciting set straight out the gate. That was loser side, man. First off, congratulations to Nage, but he will be going home. 3-1-0 Venom is going to be the victor. He's going to be moving on. I believe he's going to take on Tomo. Oh, man, I hope that's not true. That's going to suck. That is definitely going to suck.
Yeah, those two have played a lot of each other. They played each other a good bit, too. But check this out. This next match, though. Man, Zadi, Raven going up against Walker Gaming Lock. But shouts to Walker Gaming, by the way. They did, I thought Strong Style was a pretty fun tournament. They put that on pretty much by themselves, and they got two brothers on top 8 stage right now, man.
And not only in this game.
All the other games.
So it's like they just recently signed Book, and I like the fact that this faction, I'm going to call it, like wrestling, this faction is getting a lot stronger, especially when it comes to Japan. We read Strong Style, saw them come out in droves. They just recently sponsored Book, and now you see right now.
And that's going to be a nasty top 8 too, man. That's going to be a nasty one too. Look, bro, we did a lot of work to get to this point, but you can't deny, man. These Sunday top 8 are going to be really, really nice.
So there's a lot that goes into playing Guilty Gear here. Like you said before, he was at the arcade. You tell me a tournament. You tell me a tournament right now that happens that you say, I was at the arcade last night looking to learn my matchup.
It wasn't even that.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's crazy.
Now I'm thinking about at least 3 or 4 of these guys were there.
That's pretty powerful. Zadi on the screen. That dude looks like, I'm telling you, a Raven player. If somebody say, yo, put him in the lineup, who's a Raven player? It's free as that man.
Absolutely. That dude is listening to a lot of Linkin Park. My Chemical Romance.
I'm an MCR guy. I'm an MCR guy. Don't be saying the full name, man. You're going to blow me up, man.
Just being honest, man. He definitely looks like he is watching some weird shit on Netflix. I'll put it that way.
Nothing wrong with Roswell, bro. I love that show.
Roswell? So, hey, the first 3 seasons of Supernatural, they're not that bad.
They're really not that bad. It got a little crazy from here on out, but still. Anyways, Walker Gaming.
Locks. Nakasu Bedman. Locks. You name it. Repping this jam. He is one of the main representatives of this character that you're always going to see at the top level. When we talk about Jam, right, and kind of the progression that she's had since her release from Rev 1, Locks has been the one, I think, that Locks and Teresa probably been the
I
one
was
that
about to
had
say,
the most success when they're on big stages like this.
Teresa's definitely traveled a lot, so we got to see kind of the meta of how Jam is played at a high level. But this is kind of a different ball game, right?
Yeah.
Jam's still one of those characters that came later to the roster of Guilty Gear Xrd, but still, once they made small changes to her, it's back to the Jam of, oh, she has a lot of damage, Oki just as good, charge game just the same, but she has a problem.
Her combos probably get a lot more return as well. And the big thing is this, so if we look at these characters, right, this Raven character, pretty interesting, unique characters in Guilty Gear, right? Obviously inspired by Jedha from Vampire Saber with his flight patterns like that. But he also has that ball Okizeme. But the big thing about him is the bottom left corner of your screen, that excitement gauge, right? Certain attacks build that excitement. And what that excitement gauge does is it affects some of his special moves by either giving them additional hit effects, additional damage, additional hits, right?
Makes them faster.
Yeah, makes them fast. Different effects like that. Jam, on the other side, is unique in that she can special cancel. All of her special attacks like that can cancel into one another. You just saw him in that combo there in the Gekki and then DP.
Oh, wow, that was so sick.
Yeah, max range command grab there.
Nice wire.
He's gonna drop the ball on her as his reward here. Push to the wall. And the big thing is defense in this matchup, and also watch how Lox plays around the mid-range. Those far-reaching normal Raven can be very pesky for Jam to deal with, but you're going to notice he's going to want to card up on Gekki every time like that to be able to play in this range where just outside command grab, where Raven's standing punch and standing slashes, he can kind of contest those normals and make a trade in his favor. The down heavy, the sweep, and the 2 S's on Raven's side are going to be a problem for Jam on the ground, so look for him to go through the air in that mid-range.
Yeah, that charge axe kick definitely going to get some return. You're not going to be able to take it full combo. Tries to go for the air throw, not going to work. I like the patience on both sides, the 2D.
And again, with characters that have a lot of trouble knocking down like that before she gets carded up in a lot of those situations, right? It's about keeping your meter, and even though you don't knock down from air hits like that, reposition yourself and give yourself enough meter to where you can quickly adapt to how the opponent attacks, put yourself in a position of advantage or score another hit.
Oh, nice carry right there. Gets the side dust. Oh, low air dash reset. Go down, scoop her up.
That's the scratch.
Oh, tries the dead angle to get out, not gonna work. Sets up the ball pressure. Air S. Try to run in with that 5K just to keep that pressure going. Has a 2-2S already charged up.
Ball.
Oh,
bad burst, and we gonna read that, we gonna punish it.
Nice follow-up, kick follow-up to the parry right there. Axe kick, untech, still got a black beat combo. They do matter.
Doesn't
reset
matter, reset in the grab. Burn the meter just to be able to complete it.
Stun
Gets
that
the
man.
stun. This character,
some of that blitz.
Yes, that Raven character, he does have low health. He has high guts, but low stun. So that counter hit puff ball towards the end actually made a huge difference, right?
Yeah, and that's been the game for Jam for quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's textbook Jam.
You get clipped, oh, puff ball, hold the wall.
Locks down. You see him trying to contest actually with Raven. That's wild, man. Testing with Raven normals. And Stan S able to check him. And here comes the Locks pressure, right? And this is kind of a problematic spot for Raven, right? Out this corner, because of the trajectory of his air dash where he swoops in like that, he can make his escape patterns rather predictable. Even though he has an invincible forward dash like that, it can still be tough. Good players will read it.
Charge card for the axe kick.
Photon hit. Difficult to convert off of before she gets access to the meter a lot of times, but right there, it's just to be able to open up his offense game, right? You gotta make him respect the high. Try to lock him down.
YRC legend kick, not gonna work out there. The dash baits the burst. This is not good.
That ball Oki not as strong as it was in previous versions, but Mawari Komi right to the stand. That stance, he'll take hits, be able to level up his excitement gauge. Mawari Komi goes right through it, gets the grab, gets the parry, gets the parry, meter built, that's gone.
And you really have to be careful. And she has a very unique input for parry. It's like neutral back forward, you get punch, R kick, follow up.
Yeah.
And just depending on that, you can get corner pressure or you can get a launch.
Far S at round start has really been working out for Locks. That's the second time it's worked. Of course, those that stand slash and the stand punch from Raven, although they have range, have startup. Jam's buttons very quick. Able to tag him out at the start like that. Using a lot of FD to try to push him away, but that stand dust. Chip, Milia, Raven stand dust. He hits so far away. Mawari Komi just trying to get out to the corner. Gets the tag.
I like the air dash right there. Gets him even further out of the corner. This time breaks the throw. Gonna get a face down. There we go. Yeah, the higher the level, the higher that level the Raven gets, those knockdowns are gonna so much more prominent.
Yeah, but Zadi hasn't been able to really build any excitement games, but it hasn't mattered. He's got locked down, just being out neutral.
But it's not looking too good right now.
And the side switch too, that's the big thing.
Talk about the stuns. Once again, that YRC is working out for him, especially on that armor move. Takes a hit.
Locks is not out of it. Oh, now he is, man. Zadi with the dash up. Crouch kick, crouch sweep.
All right, Zadi looks like he gets control of what's going on right now.
Heel kick and drop. Right into another grab, and she gets rewarded for her grab. You can see the damage starting to add up now. That's 2 or 3 sequences just off of grab.
And right about 55% left.
Then into the forward heavy, just going to be up against the wall for it. Trying to lock Zadi down to the corner. Card up on Genkirin again. Got to beware of the overhead option now. Meter build. There it is.
Nice.
Burn it anyway. One more with him with the dust. Card up again. Right back on it.
Yeah, using that 2-2-S card, man.
Locke said this is a favorable matchup for him. Just off the player matchup, they play a good bit. He goes his way a little bit. He's showing you why.
2K. Flawless defense, that 6H. Goes for the air there.
Gets the falling heavy, able to trade there. Pin her down. Flesh with the fall. Come on. Dashing in.
Yo, Locke is in trouble. Stuck. Oh, okay. Finally finds. Goes for a reset with the throw. Doesn't have any meter, but still has that card. He get real too fast. Not going to be able to get the axe kicked. Oh, dunk.
Yes. Slammer, jammer back to the ground.
Got to be careful right now. You do not want to get gripped. Any knockdown is going to give you ball pressure. No, goes for the swoop. Face up knockdown.
Right through the needles. And this is scary, man. Locke's jam is so fast.
Burst, baited, X.
Locke gets it. Man, he said, I'm from Fukuoka. This is where I learned how to play this game. I've been living out there in Tokyo, been playing out there too, but this is where I'm from. For him to be able to come to Fukuoka and progress on this stage like this, especially over Zadi. Zadi had a hell of a tournament, man. He made top 8 here. Who do you think he beat to get here, man? Check this out. I mean, Zadi here over Kazunoko, TKC, and Koichi. He had to run through 3 legends to get on the stage.
Look, man, that's just a testament to what needs to happen for you to even see this stage. Nage is already out of the tournament, and he started on losing side, and now you see Locke moving on, rocking with Jam nonetheless. I mean, I'd like seeing this character played at this level only because I like that rush down feel, especially in the game right now, especially in Guilty Gear, where you have these characters that just go for that vortex mix-up. She's like, look, either you guard me or you're going to die.
And that's going to kill what Locke versus Machibo, I believe, after in loser side.
Well, look, guys, we're going to take a quick break, but once we return, there's going to be more Top 8 Guilty Gear Exit Rev 2 action here at EVO Japan. Don't go anywhere.
トニマルです。最近のいいこと、仕事もらいましたよ。
EVO Japan 2019. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Guilty Gear Extra Rev 2 Top 8. I'm here with none other than Tasty Steve.
Hey.
What do you go by these days?
I mean, look, whatever's clever, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever they're saying on YouTube.
Whatever
comments.
they're saying on YouTube comments, bro.
Yeah, our
You
Big
call
Daddy
me
Jen
that.
Day's channel and our SF5, RB Wild, all those cornballs. Anyway, thanks to you guys for tuning in from all over the world. The EVO Japan Top 8 here, man. This one is delivered so far. I'm also looking forward to the next one, man. That one's going to be a doozy. But wherever you're watching from, we appreciate y'all coming through, man. Sticking with us this
Real
weekend. It's been fun up to now, but yeah, I guess we're going to go back to our, loser side matches, right?
Loser
yeah, we got to
side.
run one more. Let's take a look at those brackets.
I believe we got 3-1-0 going against Tomo up there. Machibo, excuse me.
Machibo Sato, Tomo versus Locks.
Ooh.
This
All
is
right.
gonna be a doozy. After losers, man, it's gonna be rough for Sato. This is gonna be a tough match. But also, man,
I want to know how this Lock Tomo match is about to
the
play
Locks
out.
Tomo match might get a little nutty. That might
it's
get a
gonna
little
get crazy. They're gonna be swinging.
What I'm looking for is, as we move towards the last loser semis match, man, whoever wins this Machibo Sato match, they're gonna have to deal with just an angry ape in the next match after, man. I want to see how this works out.
Somebody's gonna fall into the cage. Is that what's gonna happen right now?
Yeah. Now Cha-Cha-Cha versus Summit going in the winners finals, but now the players are queued up. Machibo, Mr. Saiteki Kai going up against Sato Venom.
All right, this is about to be a little scary. How do you feel like this matchup plays out? I mean, neither one of us, I don't mess with Venom like that. I don't mess with Kai, but we know these are big range characters, right? Venom's going to try to get in, start that pressure, but he still has to worry about DP. But if he can set up, if he can get that meter and keep the corner pressure in his favor, he'll be fine.
In general, I think the big touches in the close range are going to favor Kai. He's going to be able to get more damage and, of course, be able to set up an Oki off of a lot of those kinds of hits, right? For Venom, he wants to try to be able to, again, hang outside of that Kai far S range. He can actually outspace Kai with his 2S, actually get under it, kind of get outside, just outside that range, be able to fish for some hits.
Break out.
Try to set up those balls, then get something going from there. But it's going to be tough. He has to hang out outside sweep range, outside far S range.
Feel like it's going to be a little slower than the last match he played?
Potentially, yeah, it should be.
And you see him instantly just back up, gets the counter.
Yeah, you saw Machibo instantly pursue, right? He wants to get inside his range and not allow Sato to get too much space, get too much opportunity to be able to create those balls, start cutting off lanes of the screen like that.
You can see what he's doing. Every time it does not work out in his favor, he backdashes back to that range that you were talking about, 2S, sets a ball and tries to get back in. But this is the problem.
And this is the big thing.
A backdash.
Yes, and that's the thing. Because he's able to get those ball sets like that, able to teleport to the other side of the screen, the race starts all over again. For Machibo, it's going to be about hitting this character down before he gets access to any meter. Even his meter reversal options are not the strongest, but even if you can deny him the blitz shield, if you can deny him FD, on any of those defensive options, it's going to be a lot easier for Machibo. But just like that, sniped out the air with that forward punch, able to burn the meter just to be able to get a clean set. Dead angle for Machibo to break the offensive sequence. And crouch kick, able to get the knockdown here. Not the best Oki, but he'll take it.
Big blue everywhere.
That's the big thing. Forcing it to the wall.
Teleport once again. I like the jump right there.
Then clean conversion, in with Morbid Dread.
Look at that. Look, 39 seconds for the first round, like still left on the clock. That's what I meant. This is going to be a lot slower. And once again, backdashing to that range with 2S is very, very strong. Had a hit right there, didn't believe in it. And like I said, backdashing right back to that range to set out more balls and start that offense. Tries to go for a 2H, gets picked up, and right now,
Did you see the stutter step? He came down with them high, waited just a second, let the S rip. And that forward punch from Venom again. You can see why it's one of the best normals in the game. Awesome anti-air button, built-in anti-air button, but so good on the ground to deceptive reach.
And you talk about that 6P we just saw. Kai just did the exact same thing. His 6P is one of the better anti-air options in the game. A lot of them are kind of built around that, but still, his has a lot of usage depending on what because he has that DP follow-up, spin speeder, and can carry you just as well.
Kai's also very strong, like you said, but man, it doesn't have the kind of horizontal reach that Venom does. Not gonna matter. Oh, good burst. Able to burst and put Machibo to the wall with low health. Other side jump heavy. Sato Venom, one game over Machibo.
2 rounds, quick 2 rounds. He is looking calm. Going back to character select, take a breather. The soul.
Oh, shit.
The soul.
So when the king doesn't get the job done, you bring out the flames. You bring out the flames. We were talking about this earlier, man. If Pac-Man Jones played Guilty Gear, he was in the tournament this weekend. If he played Guilty Gear, he would play this character for sure.
Yo, the cowboy. Just likes to get in your grill.
And man, early on excerpt, Machibo Soul was the one tearing it up in arcade.
I actually remember this.
And for a player of his strength, right? His neutral so strong. Often has the best answers to a lot of these situations. We haven't seen his Soul in action in a good while.
I mean, if you think about what Soul can do in this matchup, man, 2S helps him out a little bit. Still has Gunflame to kind of neutralize those the bull balls as well. And just being able to move. You can't commit to certain things. He has Grand Viper DP, so you can't keep going for these crazy mix-ups up close. Makes you second guess just like that. That kind of negates what Venom likes to do with that teleport kind of air dash back and forth. Because if you know he has DP, there's always going to be a question.
Also, just in general, man, Soul is good in this version, right? I mean, he's got such strong return anyway. You got to look out for those big body buttons like that.
That was so sick.
The max range bringer, the max range sweep, forward punch from Soul, forward heavy from Soul. He has so many big damage buttons like that, and there's one. Going to end it in revolver, able to get the corner.
Yeah, still gets that, and that 2D is actually really good in this matchup as well. You can see him using a nice dive kick. Look at this combo. Machibo, he won't hit him with the triple dive kicks. Gunflame, OTT with the 2K. There we go, and that's just damage
and
right
you
there.
saw in this round maybe one reason why Machibo opted to go with Soul in this matchup. Soul has a lot better corner carry on his hits as well.
Yeah.
Able to get an early touch
Counter hit combo.
Yeah.
Oh, he
we miss
dropped it.
If he's able to get a lot of these big damage early touches on Venom, take him to the wall, put him in an uncomfortable situation, it can create probably a better chance for victory for him.
Wow.
He sniped him with the stand kick.
Oh, what the?
Full delay on the air dash, gets the stand heavy, burns the meter on it.
And makes him spin that burst while he's at it. Pool ball still there, tries to go to him. I like those IADs jabs right there just to stay close to him.
Another thing you're probably going to see develop in this match, Soul's movement speed was buffed in the previous version as well. And actually his run naturally kind of low profiles a lot of stuff. You might step work out and get some normals, maybe even some ball sets.
I like that jump H just in case you try to go for the throw and meet him in the air. Gets the 2D, DP to follow up air dash. The classics, miss wild throw. I like this. Venom still alive right now. 3-1. Oh! There we go. And this is the mix-up that I was talking about. Not going to spin the DP this time around, and that's going to give him a chance. Dead angles just to stop it.
He gets the corner as his reward. Gonna drop him near the wall once again.
And this match is looking
no burst
a lot
for Sato,
better.
and that's it. 1-1.
Yo, that was a quick 2 rounds to answer back.
But that's Soul, man.
Soul.
That's what he does.
That is definitely Soul.
One touch under the right conditions, it can be easy 60%, 70%, as high as that. Yes, the bringer, the factor, any of those counter hit buttons like that. If one counter hit away, you're going to lose 50% of your health. You're going to get to the corner. You're going to have to deal with Oki as well.
Gets a DP, goes for the low air dash this time around.
So in that mid-range, now Sato has to be a little bit more careful about those buttons that he puts out there.
I like the delay jump, still hits the ball, makes Machibo spin that burst. Instantly jumps. You see him checking with that 6P. Every time he reacts to get out of that ball pressure, he runs up 6P just to see what he's going to do.
Because even in the case of a trade, right? It would work out.
Counter hit this time. There we go. Confirmed and high counter hit DP right there. Going to give Soul a combo.
It's 50%, man.
Oh.
Gets the delay high now.
Burst.
Read and reaction on the burst.
Tear.
And Sato now down one round. And yes, set point now for Machibo. After the character switch to Soul.
And these are quick rounds right here. These are very quick rounds.
Trade on the sweep. Favors Machibo now.
I can tell you right now, Machibo is not ashamed of using all his meter to fall his defense stop. Soul has really good conversion when it comes to getting clipped in a lot of these instances like you're about to see right here.
And he's moving forward so much, he's going to get a lot of that meter back anyway. Just if he's able to get a hit, he's even able to just do pressure.
And you talked about him getting that increase on speed. That definitely helps him out because that means he's going to get more attention.
Yeah.
Oh, the side switch? What?
Tech buttons, though.
The glorious tech buttons. The air
staircase him down.
Yep.
Has to eat up all of Sato Venom's meter.
Good the bug puck.
Gonna get the drop near the wall too. A lot of meter for Machibo as well. Sato, if you're gonna survive here, you're gonna outplay him on defense. Jump up FD. Just missed the air throw. Dive kick. Machibo moving on.
With the smart switch. What a switch to call it out. He was having so much trouble in that Kai matchup, just making sure that, Sato stayed honest in some of these situations. And you can tell that the pace that match was going was not good for Machibo. So he said, you know what? I know who can crank this bad boy up. I'm going to turn to the cowboy. Soul, my boy just runs with his head down. He's trying to get in there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he wasn't getting the touches before, right? But, you can see the benefits that Soul just brought to that matchup, right? Average return on touch, definitely made a different average corner carry on touch, was able to build so much more meter and be able to leverage leverage that against Sato's options so much more. It just made sense. So that's going to queue up what? Sato Venom out of this tournament. He took out Koichi. He put Nage in loser. Put Nage
out.
Yeah, Nage out the tournament.
Yeah.
Put Nage out the tournament, beat Koichi to get here. Good stuff to him. Going to go out tied for 5th, I believe, right?
That's a really good showing.
That's a good showing for him this weekend. Again, bro, things change when you get a family like that. I'm sure to be able to play this game at this level, be able to compete on this kind of stage, that's a big deal.
That's a very big deal.
That's a big deal. I mean, it's been the theme of the past year and a half, 2 years across all fighting games, right? We've been seeing it for a while now, right?
That's definitely true. I mean, people have been kind of growing in that sense. I mean, and the fact that you even said himself that he's a father lets you know that even the world changing with Guilty Gear, the competition going up and having an event like this coming up, he still made time and made top 8. Man, that's a great showing, man. If I understand, with Venom, definitely not an easy character to play. I'm gonna tell you that right now, even with what he has available.
Certainly one of the more technical characters, right?
But next match, Tomo coming up, going up against Locke. I've not seen this matchup a lot. I want to know how this works.
Jam versus Leo, man. Jam, again, she started out kind of in a rough spot, right? Was difficult for her early on when she was first released, but she's gotten a lot of buffs since then, right?
Yeah, they've definitely helped her out a lot when it comes to buffs. I mean, damage as well. Just like consistency on some of her combos. But now I feel like we talked about it a little bit. It's the Jam of old, just a tad. I mean, I feel like she's right between that spot where she's not ridiculous, but if you can get the juices going, it's really hard to stop.
At the end of the day, man, you get a counter hit puff ball, push it to the wall. It doesn't really matter, man. The mix is going to kill you.
Oh, yeah,
so
it really don't matter with the character.
The big thing with this matchup is going to average return, right? Leo, you know what it is with this character. He's a big body. Although he does have a command attack dash, right? He does kind of struggle a little bit mobility-wise. Jam, on the other hand, very high mobility.
Everywhere.
And Tomo is going to have to be very, very careful about the buttons that he puts out there, that whip. Because Jam has the speed to be able to secure a whip punish, get a knockdown, try to run her mix-up game. And for Locks, I mean, despite the fact that Leo has a good reversal button, a meterless reversal like that in that flash kick, Locks has shown such a good job of just being able to deal with that so well. We saw in the last matchup, right? Against Zadi, he pretty much just denied him any kind of escape like that. Threw him to death in the last game.
And that's what's scary about this, right? Because if you get too close, that flash kick is going to be a problem. But what if you get baited? You going to take that knockdown, let her get a card, so the next hit counts the worst?
That's why the big thing for Tomo is going to be saving a meter. And he likes to play this kind of two-tempo game anyway, right? He likes to build up full tension to where he can actually do something to be able to get some momentum. YRC it or red RC it, and then from there look for the big hit. Because the thing is, this character shits out so much damage anyway. If he burns the meter on the next hit, so what? You spend 100 gauge, you're still going to do 50%, 60% off the next touch.
Tomo is one of those players I've studied profusely. He does not spend meter unless it's going to kill you or he's getting a better positioning for it. That's what I like about him, and I learn a lot from just watching him play. But here we go. This is losers quarters.
Right off the bat, they just get an air dash at each other. Works out for Locks getting the S there, but runs right into some knees from Tomo.
You see him switching to that S right there?
Yes.
That was to bait out the burst. He wanted him to burst just so he can pick up it on the end.
And you saw Tomo, Locks ready for Tomo's strings to do something. Back down to 6 heavy in that string. Got a whip punish there. Card up. Now on what?
Oh, max card Ryujin, yes. Oh, and he called it out.
Takes the corner again, too.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Calls out the burst. Life just about even. Full charge Ryujin. Uses that dust to get back down to the ground. This is scary.
But now Tomo has gauge. He can take some risks now. And he does. He runs full screen, burns the meter, and again, it doesn't even matter. Going to be able to restand her here. What's the look? Goes mid.
Parry. Can't do that.
Parry right through it.
You got to be careful. You got to be a little more clever with your mix-ups. Oh, wow. Nope. Stop on the Berserker Slash. That's going to be the first round for Tomo. But yeah, you got to be careful, man. Some of his back turn mix-ups just go out the window because she has parry. And you can get clipped if you commit to, like, kind of switching over or not. I like the 2S right there to kind of throw off the rhythm just in case you saw a jump. I like that back turn.
Out the corner, too. Then gets clip counter hit. And again, look at the damage return. Look at the difference in return per hit. Tomo does not need too many hits to be able to close that around. Especially now, full meter, bottom left corner of your screen. He's carded up on Genki Rin, that's okay. But he's got a lot of work to do, Locks. Building up some gauge, side switching off the puff. There's the whip, there's a counter hit. Gauge build.
This is not good.
Genki Rin carded up too.
Yo, my boy's strong.
Double carded, level 2. Puff ball super, they said it's not good.
Oh.
Air throw after tech.
My man Leo's still alive, though.
Other side trade.
No, still get the spin the burst.
Super, it's done.
And like you said before, not much needed. Look, Jam was going ham the entire time. One hit. He's like, oh, we traded? I got bar. Watch this. Rah!
The difference in reactions, too, right? Tomo's like, hey, I won, right? He's like, hey, that's all it took?
Really? Oh, counter hit, you say? Let me just spend 50% of this bar. Yeah.
And you see, you guys can see at home the difference in return in this matchup is a big highlight, right?
Oh, yeah.
Lox has to get a lot more hits per round.
Counter hit. Spins that burst early. You don't want to have to deal.
Counter hit pause.
Full charge. That's full charge on S2. That's really good. That axe is going to be buff. Oh, no. Man, Berserker Slash is doing numbers right now.
And this is a problem with fighting Tomo. Finally, that carded up Gekki been working out. Gonna get a burst for it as well.
Push.
Yeah.
Charge. There you go.
And then just run it back.
And this is the game you have to play in this matchup.
Owari Komi seizes him out the back turn parry stand. Gonna get a throw. Drop him as a result of the carded up Gekki Rin. Go right back up on it. I know you want to flash. That's all right. I'm a Ryujin. I'm gonna drop you after this too. We ain't done yet.
We're not done yet. Look at Tomo's ball. Never mind.
And he teched very high. That jump S from Jam, very good at sniping you. Has a very good vertical hitbox in the air like that. Able to snipe him out very easily out of his tech pattern there. And again, you're going to give me my space. You're going to give me full screen. Fine, I'm going to card up on these specials. That overhead option, the wheel kick that she has, carded up on that. She gets higher return.
Oh, wow. Back to the corner. Nice. Using that record. And look at the damage. We spoke about the return right now. Uh-oh, the line thing. You got to be careful. Nice. Gets the air D.
Put some D's on him, man. She's dropping boots on him. Stand heavy now. Good defense. Parry's the overhead. Push to the wall, but Tomo has the meter to be able to just say, no, my turn.
Oh, the lion's thing. What's up? What's up? What's up?
That's the thing.
What's up?
Tomo in particular, very hot, cold player. You have to be able to cage him. You cannot let this gorilla run free.
Mighty Joe Young in the building. Look at the chase. Tries to go for Berserker once again. No card. Goes for the flash kick. Look out. That must have been S. That had to have been S.
Yeah.
Most meter uses the blitz on top of it. Takes a little bit of that burst bar to go into potentially set point. Tomo making it look quick. Wow.
Lox is likely going to get that burst back. I mean, unless it's one of those rounds. But there you go. Tries to parry at that time. Follow-up going to work out.
Just a little too slow on that S. Oh, 2-8. That was wow.
That would have been counter hit. That would have been game.
Yeah, that probably would have been stunned too. I like
one
that.
Hit a Rekka, backs off. Goes in the back turn. And Tomo's giving him a lot of different looks too. Throws him out of Owari Komi. Left, right, left, right. He's gonna. Oh, he gets the hit.
Oh no, he didn't do Berserker. That would have worked. There's the burst. Uh-oh.
Lock in trouble. One chance. No meter, dive. And Tomo Leo over Lox Jam.
Bro, these matches with Tomo, he be making it look fast. He's like, look, I just ordered something at Starbucks. I need y'all to make this quick. Go ahead and run into these hands, girl.
When he runs on him, man, yeah, that's the big thing.
Berserker Slash did so much work right there. Every time Lock was like, yo, I'm just trying to get out of there. He's like, no, bro, we talking.
The thing about this player and the way he plays, right? It's not even like that's a very safe option a lot of times, right?
It's really not.
It has answers. But the thing is, if you let a player like Tomo, who's having good success in the bracket, and then allow him to be able to do stuff like that, just do stuff for free, dude, he's just going to run all over you, especially once he gets access to meter like that.
Well, I saw him.
Just the way he is.
He was charging up axe kick card, and I feel like that's what he was doing it for, right?
Yeah.
Because if you catch Berserker Slash, backdash, and you do it in there, you're going to get a full combo conversion. But every time he got clipped, and even if he didn't get hit, he still had the block. And that's something you have to think about. That slowed down Jam so much that it took so much more for him to turn over and convert those hits. You saw the rounds where he got that game started, but the minute he had the block, it turned into something different.
And again, it didn't take much with him either.
Yeah, that's
and a lot of those times, even when Lox was able to create defensive sequences, or offensive sequences rather, when Tomo had access to gauge, flash kick, red cancel. Okay, my turn now.
Well, regardless, man, Tomo's going to move on, getting a lot closer to that loser's final now. But we're going back up to the winner's side as we're going to take a look at the bracket. Cha-Cha-Cha versus Summit. That's going to be our next match, I believe. But you can see down there, semifinal, Machabo versus Tomo coming up. That's going to suck for Tomo, I'm telling you right now. Because you know he's going to switch back to Kai right there. And he's literally going to just wait. He's going to chill.
Well, that's the thing with Machabo. You can't really say, I feel good in this matchup. you have to be able to outplay Machimo.
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
not even about the character anymore. But man, can we talk about this winners finals matchup, man?
This is a strange one.
And the crazy thing is, these are two really good players. They're some of the best in Japan.
But it's just the strength of, like, you have to apply that to the fact that the pool that these guys are playing in with these characters. Summit is a legend, right?
Yeah.
And you said yourself that, hey, you're one of these newer characters that come in that you had to learn how to deal with, especially in this matchup when you fight a character that's going to get a hit and explode it. You mess up one time versus Hey Hyun, you might die.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, man, you talk about the Summit burst, right? We talked about that burst mechanic earlier. Misusing that can become a huge liability, a huge boon. It can cost games, especially at the highest level when players are so good at being able to read habits about how you use it, right? Summit is notorious for the Domi burst, the Summit. It's been redubbed the Summit burst just because of how bad he bursts. And Heiyun in particular has very strong punishes. You have to be very careful about how you burst against this character, especially up close.
Oh yeah, you definitely look. A bad burst versus Hey Hyun, you can skyrocket, jump H knockdown, hold these balls. Like that's legit what happens when you fight this character. But you gotta get that hit. We talked about the fact that Summit is not afraid to swing because he knows he's made of tissue paper, man. He's not going. It's not gonna be good for him if he gets a hit.
He's afraid, but still willing to just swing, bro. You ever seen Signs? You remember that movie?
Oh, you talking about what?
When you remember that movie when he walked into the living room?
No, wait.
He's like, he had the baseball bat.
Because he thought he heard a noise downstairs?
Yeah, but he was like, why did you strike out so many times? At the end, he's like, it felt wrong not to swing. He swung on every pitch. They were like, yeah, you got the most home runs, but you got the most strikeouts too. It's like it felt wrong not to swing.
Oh,
that's Summit,
Chip.
man. That's Summit.
Chip.
He's gonna be swinging these S buttons, these sweeps, these bar S's, these fast, quick normals with good return, able to get him a lot of stun to be able to move in, close the gap, and create an offensive sequence.
I'm gonna tell you one of the things that Summit used to do. He used to legit do micro dash close S, micro dash close S, micro dash close S.
Max
because
range
Chip,
stand kick,
it's so ridiculous what he can do when it comes to pressure. Are you gonna do that versus Hey Hyun? We're gonna find out. Here we go, winners
sweep.
finals.
And that's what he does not want to get clipped by. Not raw dust like that. Okay, why not? Putting the blue balls out there. Max range sweep into return for Summit. That's the thing. He wants to be aware of Heiyun's sweep. He wants to be aware of Heiyun's also his forward heavy. Cha-cha-cha. Don't think he'll bet too much on that move in this matchup. But
let me get that H.
Could play a role. Bless him with the red. Overhead. That second hit is high.
Like I said.
For Tiger's sword.
Bro, like I said, he's gonna get a knockdown. He's gonna set this ball on top of you, and you're gonna have to guess. And it seems simple. I can say it just as simple, but the fact of the matter is, if he goes for an overhead in the middle, you're gonna be in trouble.
But my man is just mashing too heavy to counter his run-in for Tiger's sword once again.
Bro, look at my boy bleeding right now. Oh wow, I can't believe that flash.
That jump dustmanship is one of the best attacks in the game. It's very hard to deal with them and have anti-air solutions for a lot of characters. Run up, TP, red cancel, and if you didn't get much out of it, you gotta burst off the table.
And the wall stick. Small combo back to the corner, teleport. What a blitz, gonna get the H. No, just didn't do it like early enough.
That picked it right back up. That Summit burst once again. Down heavy counter hit, take him to the sky.
Big damage right there.
Reposition himself, just backs up, puts that jump kick just in case he comes in. Never mind, I got the throw. Cha-cha-cha. Up this first game, that was fast.
Hey, look, man, you know the kind of life you live when you play with Chip.
Yeah, obviously, when you play first 2 rounds, especially in this kind of environment, you know to expect some games are going to go like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for Summit, it's about being able to hone it down, take a deep breath, think about what happened, and try to come up with a solution, try to find a way to control this matchup.
It's like you said exactly what he was thinking. He hit the and then he came back. Oh, wow.
Wow. Able to, again, hit Cha-Cha-Cha out of that down heavy. That's a recently buffed attack for Heiyun as well, right? At least a much bigger return than he used to. Hits in a lot more situations too. Big counter hit, bro. But here we go. Bad burst now from Cha-Cha-Cha. Summit sees it. Gonna drop him near mid-screen. A lot of meter built up for him as well, but he just runs up, like you said, skyrocket. Ooh, the red ball comes back. What a punish on the whip.
One more time. You got one more time. Dead angle. I respect it.
Out of
There's the
range.
throw.
Out of range of the axe kick. That's fine. Goes empty low that time. Summit able to respond.
And look at how much faster Summit's going to have to play if he's going to make sure Cha-Cha-Cha never gets a chance to knock him down. 5K right there. That was good. Teleport to the other side.
Into a knockdown, fishing for that command grab after. Able to jump up, scoop him up out the air instead. Gets
like
the knockdown near the corner. Same side heavy once again. That's 2 times in a row.
Wall stick back out of the corner. Whoa, wow, that was quick.
Yo, he's bringing shit out the woodworks. Hold on. Summon up the leaves.
Oh, hit him with this ninja work. Hit him with this ninja work. And just like that, 2 rounds back.
The best part is all those
2 rounds back.
He's just sitting still the whole time.
He said, aha, I got it. I got it. Actually, beating out that 2H after that teleport was really surprising. He did it twice, and you saw Cha-Cha-Cha be like, you know what? Maybe I got to slow down on anticipating where he's going to teleport.
So now what I'm thinking is, does Cha-Cha-Cha delay it a little bit more? What is he going to do instead? Does he let it rock?
I think now he's going to have to play back a little more. Going for those kicks in some of those situations is another thing he's going to have to do. Oh, no, and he's still trying to swing. Every knockdown is working out in his favor. Thought he was going to go to the other side. Switches sides this time, and this is not good.
My man is blocking with his face. In the punch super, it drops.
Oh, this
okay,
might
this
hurt.
is big. This is big.
Okay, there you go. Take the knockdown. He spins the burst. Even better.
But the thing is, look at Summit's gauge.
Yeah,
he has a lot to work with. DP coming soon. No, 10 angle. Tries to break it safely. Just jumps out.
Gotta be
Full
careful.
charge. Yeah, plus frames at that point.
Chuck. And just like that. Back in this game, Cha-Cha-Cha steals the round. This is winners finals. I believe we're going to 3 if I'm not mistaken.
Going first to 3. And that's the big thing too. A lot of that Okizeme is very simple, right? You just put that ball on top of their head. His standing attack like that, the second hit is a high. Mm-hmm. So you have to be able to react based not only on speed, but on distance too. The hitbox can be very deceptive in a lot of situations.
Counter hit, does. Gets the corner this time. This is not good. Once again, we saw what happened. Once Summon gets you to that corner, that's going to be a counter hit. Oh, wow, nothing to come from it.
A drop input. He meant to go into Beyblade afterwards, but unfortunately, I missed input there.
Oh, wow, look at this damage. H to get the no knockdown this time, though. Instant air dash combo. YRC to slow it down. RC to spin the meter. It's not going to be able to kill, though. There's the burst. Teleport. No. He did teleport, but he stayed in spot.
Backs up and then far range S. Going up for the air grab. Summit always ready for that. In game cleansing, round ending scenarios, when he has access to meter, if he sees you go to the air, expect a YRC, Gamma Blade YRC, whatever YRC, go up for the air grab. It's too easy for Chip. Staying
so
out of range of the 4 Tiger Sword. You see that? That sweet chin music leads to bad things, man.
Oh, that axe kick finding his mark. This is going to be good damage. Oh, but the drop once again. Sets out the projectile, is going to get a 2D in the corner. Now this is bad news for Chip. Oh, gets the side dust on top of it. Did not shake the stagger.
Attack jump D. Someone able to side switch here. Ooh, he was just mashing
Ninja
his
tag.
heavy.
Oh, you thought that was going to help you? You thought the burst was going to save you? Oh, wow.
Punch to catch him out the air. Meter rising now for Summit. Doesn't have 50 yet. Willing to bet it on that Gamma Blade YRC. Went up for something afterwards. That blue burst just to get him some range again. Jumping on holding the wall. FD to push him out. Look for the grab.
Oh, I got
Cha-Cha-Cha
my grab.
gets it.
Cha-Cha-cha.
And the crouch punch OTT should be able to close it out like that. That's a match that we haven't seen so much, and a button that we haven't seen so much in this matchup. Cha-Cha-Cha. Heiyun's crouch punch like that is one of the better crouch moments in the game.
Good.
Yeah,
but you're
really
not going to do it in this matchup.
In this matchup,
because you got 5K, you have stand S, and a lot of times you see him converting where he's just instant air dashing and hitting you with dust just to get the knockdown. So playing that 2P in the neutral game, probably not the smartest to do here. And you see him making those adjustments. That's why you see him jumping back a lot. That's why you see him putting the orb out first before he goes in, because he does not want to deal with that neutral game. There it is. There's the orb, and now you see him making adjustments just to get under it. 5D counter hit, early burst.
Also, these round start forward heavies from Cha-Cha-Cha as well. That dude is willing to bet, man.
Well, party crasher. We talked about that 2H after teleport. You cannot continue to do that. And he reacted twice with it.
He got one game off of it. He's been kind of stubborn about it, and it has not worked out now since he's been, again, insisting on it.
Yo, hit leave my ass. Nice air throw right there. Guard your dome, bro. Like I said before, the Vortex forehead healing is very, very simple. It's just the fact of being able to see it.
Nice reaction there. I don't know how he saw that shit.
Oh, super low air dash once again.
And he's going to build the gauge. Ninja daggers for the finish. Gets it. No. Burst.
2 bursts. That's why you... Oh, and that's the third time he's done that. Excuse me.
that it's actually really dangerous to burst when he's OTG punching you like that. It's very easy to block and punch. Like I was very surprised that Cha-Cha did it.
Nice sweep. Blocked. 5K. Trying to get this offense.
John Cena mode, you can't see me.
I like that. The small delay on the 5K into the S. Gotta be careful. Sets up the orb again.
That ain't gonna be able to take the mid-screen once again. Far-reaching dust, able to clip him out the air, no return after. Still in John Cena mode. Cha-cha-cha. I don't know how you block him, what you can't see. Gets the throw into the corner. Bless him with the red ball. No. Wake up punch from Summit. Air grab. The range take control once again. Push to the wall.
The classic.
Meter building. Gets another air grab.
Might not going to be able to kill. Axe kick. Gets the trade and the counter hit.
Fake from Summit though. Burst super.
Hold this.
Oh,
wow. I can't believe that.
Hell?
I've never seen that happen. I have never seen that happen. Gambit Blade, that's a pretty good move.
He burst super too, that's crazy.
It's a pretty good move.
Yeah, it's a pretty good move, man. You have to wonder why they buffed it at some point. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, man, but that's going to queue up the last game for this winner's final series. Summit versus John, it's delivered so far, man. It's about been what I expected. Stand kick string.
I like the sushi DP this time. 2H gets the air throw. Cha-cha-cha on tilt.
Yeah,
he's on tilt.
He's air throws from Summit. His air control is so, and it's what Chip can do, man. He can do it so easy.
I like the 5K.
Yeah, just guard it out. Fine. I'll take the plus friends. That's okay.
2H.
Big damage conversion here. Bad burst.
Oh, no, we talked about that,
That
man.
could have been so much worse. The very tip.
Ooh, the combo, too, even with the teleport, the jumping star. Another one.
My man is swinging. DP, 6B. Got the meter. That's one set.
Hold these kunai, bro.
Maximilian, dude. All them P's, boy. And Summit now on set point, willing to push his ticket for grand finals. One round away from doing it against Cha-Cha-Cha. Alpha plus. Give me that push.
Oh,
Give me
that was a
burst.
bad burst.
And I'm going to give you this air.
You said I'm known for the bad burst. I can still punish yours, bro.
And I'm going to take you this high. And take this kick.
Once again.
No conversion. Drop that heel on him. I'm trying to get some shoes like that, Tasty Steve.
Bro, I'm saying, if I can walk on
Drop
walls,
him at
give
the
him
wall,
here.
stay side,
I'm
yeah.
trying to be a real ninja. Oh, he's done. That's it. Grand
With
finals
a perfect.
with a P.
Summit of the Leaves. He's from Kyushu, man. To be able to come on the stage, punch his ticket for grand finals at home. That's big, baby. Walker Gaming Summit now in grand finals.
Man, what a showing for Walker Gaming this weekend. I tell you what, man.
It's very difficult for me personally to get excited about Chip play. I gotta be honest.
Why?
I gotta be honest. But this is very exciting. I like.
What's wrong with Chip?
He can do whatever the hell he wants, man. With no
He's a
consequence.
ninja.
He's so
That's
privileged.
his ninja way.
Just have everything.
Yeah, that's what ninjas do.
I get-
Ninjas don't train to get some of the tools. They don't train to get part of the tools. They want all the tools.
I'm salty as hell, man. But you know what, bro? That's all right, though. We'll see who he has to go up against in grand finals, though, on loser's side. We still got some sharks swimming down there, man. And look, to be fair, Cha-Cha-Cha's not out of it yet, right? We still have Sato Venom, Cha-Cha-Cha, and Machabo still swimming in that pool, dude. Anything can happen between those three guys. We'll see what happens. Who was able to kind of clutch it out in loser's side? I got a feeling, man, this is going to be a doozy.
Look,
this is going to be a doozy.
This is going to be tough only because, like I said before, we already know the matchup that we might see, right? We know the matchup that's most typically going to come. However, knowing that that matchup is not typically easy for one of these players is very, very, you know, it's weighing on the mind. What are you going to do to change that? Now, we did see Tomo, if I'm not mistaken. We've seen Tomo fight this matchup before. It's not like he's a rookie yet. It's just the fact that it's extremely difficult to deal with. Kai has such an easier time, but he's button checking, I believe, with Soul. This can't be real.
And the big thing again for Machabo, you are by your reputation, your nickname, Mr. Sci-Tech Kai, you got all the answers. But you got to be able to cage this lion real early on. Can he show that he has all the answers right off the bat? Never let Tomo run free. His defense, the thing about Machabo too, man, is, and he talks a lot about why we love this game so much, right? The offense is so powerful. Characters feel so strong, but there's so many cool defensive options that give you help, that make it interesting. And the fun part about this game is watching how the top players use those options to counter how strong the offense is. And Machabo is masterclass at it. His defense is very strong.
And I feel like that's because, like, Kai has a very unconventional. Wait, is he really finna go with Soul?
Oh, he queued up the.
Oh, wait, before I speak, I need to
queued
know.
up the flames. He queued up the flames.
I don't know about this. I'm not sure about this one.
Leo players, they do not like this matchup is the thing.
Oh, man. All right, well, let's see. The buttons are the problem, right? 2D goes under a lot of Leo's options.
Sure.
On top of that, he gets to play a better neutral range because of that gun flame is going to make sure that Leo doesn't swing. But here we go.
And in some of those restand situations and also some of those mix-up situations for Leo, the threat of Volcanic Viper, Soul's DP, it kind of makes that guessing game that'll come in some of those situations not worth it ultimately. Tomo's going to have to play a different kind of game against Machimo Soul.
All right, let's see what the changes are. Let's see what his choices
And
are.
both of these characters, high guts as well. We're going to see some interesting stuff in round clinching scenarios. Again, a first to two contest here. Let's see what's going on. Machimo versus Tomo. EVO 2016 champion, EVO 2017 runner-up. Right off the bat, don't you run through me.
Yeah, that Berserker Slash not going to work. Flash kick. Get that
He's not
Fefner out of
going to take that line down either. Flash right off the bat.
Oh, wow. Could have had it confirmed right there, but just not too sure. Oh, wow. Gets the clip already.
Oh, you want to burst? You want to burst right into this shield. Take him to the wall now.
Welcome to the den. The Lion's Den.
If you going to give me some gauge, I'm going to sweep. I'm going to do everything. Throwing everything at him.
Yep.
Chase down.
And now
Give
he
me
gets
the
a
drop, and
combo
I
off
got
of
the more meter. I'm moving around, building more gauge. Stand your ass up.
DP.
And we just talked about the threat of that in a lot of those situations. Doesn't favor Leo.
Wow.
Run up, choke him out. I'm going to take you to the wall now. Put you on fire.
You see that cross-up jump 5K?
Drive. What you got?
Spins the
Early
burst.
burst, yeah.
That's
Just
good.
wants to get this last touch, or at least be able to put him in a situation where maybe he can kind of just be able to get that one touch or a trade. Gotta be
S
careful.
fireball.
Yes, the S5 going to close it out.
Really good buff on that as well. Even though he gets hit and still stays there a little longer, but that gun flame wasn't going to reach him anyway. Nice call out there by Tomo.
It's West. Machimo ready with the instant block backdash. Stand heavy, baby. They call that the Savannah. As wide as the Savannah turns his back to you, clips on both sides. Overhead, Machimo ready with the defense. FD to push him out. Trying to fish with that 2D.
Oh, wow.
No,
You might be dead, bro.
He might be dead. Not a lot of games to work with. No, he's done. You called it.
That boy hurts. That boy hurts. And he wearing white clothes. That's how you know.
And that's the thing, Machimo right off the bat, right? What was the first thing that Tomo did? Tried to run through him? Machimo said, no, you may not.
But that lets him know he's swinging, right?
Yeah.
Those counter hits are going to add up. He knows that you're trying to get into it. And on top of that, he can change where that Berserker Slash is going to go.
That's the thing that shines about Tomo's Leo, his pressure. He's so good at being able to mix it up. Even for a player like Machimo, who's masterclass at being able to defend against some of these tactics. Tomo's done such a good job of mixing up his approach. It can be very difficult to discern what his intention is at a given time, what he wants to really go for. Again, max range, stand heavy. Able to get the knockdown as a result. I'm mashing throw. I gotta build some meter. Gonna back up out this corner, go for a whip punish. Not able to convert. But then the backdash stand kick, and he lunges forward like that. Such an important footsie tool. Can crush a lot of lows as well.
A lot of people in that instance, they wouldn't even do that. But I like the option. Using the record to get through.
Looking like Allen Iverson out here, man. These crossovers.
Your ankles.
Machimo with the drop, though. A lot of meter on his side as well. Only going to take one more hit, maybe two more hits to be able to close it out for him. No, flash kick. Get out my face. Willing to spend all that FD just to push him away. Try to, again, put it on the Leo player. If you want to get in, you want to close out this round, you're going to have to go through these fire. Go through these flames. Put it out there. Machimo, no meter to back him up. Runs up, tries to get him with the DP, runs into the fireball. Tomo kept it safe, backed out of range, didn't want to play that game.
And set point coming up right now. Okay.
Faster knockdown hit though, not a big deal.
Chuck.
My man teched an air throw. Just, let's go. Bird's the bringer. Good defense against it. Tomo looking to maintain this position. Max range, back turn S.
Be careful. Oh, counter hit. That's gonna hurt.
That's big. That's big. Okay.
I can do it
Machimo
too.
with the chance now.
2S.
Low profiles under the instant air dash. Shield YRC.
I like that. Still guarding. Still holding back and get that S fireball at the end of that pressure is really smart. That way you can't do anything. And if you have meter, you can still YRC it to keep it. No flash kick. Opens him up on the legs. Nice jump back.
Counter hit,
6P.
forward punch. That's a big damage button. Tomo gives up the burst. Hey, likely could have lost the round or been put in a bad position. That would have been a lot of damage in Oki on his side.
Oh, nope.
No, he's going to burst early. He burst it before the super.
Now, if he had did the other super, we would have been in business.
Hey.
Okay, come on, Machimo. Give me something. Nice
Side
blitz.
stand blitz gets the low confirm upon landing.
And
not quite
waited
enough
for it.
meter. TP got to become a threat here. No,
Chip
chips out.
damage. And that will be that. Tomo moving on to losers finals. I want to know why he did not play Kai.
Bruh.
I have to know.
Whatever the reason is, I mean, Tomo just put Machabo out of this tournament. EVO 2017 runner-up, Tomo Layer, man. Wow. Here, put Machabo out of the tournament.
Wow. Tomo moving on. Losers finals about to come up right now. And wow.
And we get a rematch in the losers finals. Tomo versus Cha-Cha-Cha. But you guys are going to have to wait just a minute before we get to it. Or never mind, there's Matsuda-san. What's going on? The Godfather Japanese FGC out here.
But yes, guys, like we're already setting up for losers finals. That's going to be our next match that you see before we get to that grand finals. But let's talk a little bit about that, man. I mean, I feel like, would you have expected to see Summit in grand finals waiting for the winner?
It's not strange for him to see him in the top 8, right? He's gotten some big stage wins before. But with this cast that we had lined up this weekend, I wouldn't say it was strange to see him in grand final, but if the winners finals matchup to me, man, Cha-Cha-Cha versus Summit at a big tournament like this, it just goes to show you, dude, that when you know what it is, man. When you come out here for Tekken, when you come out here for Guilty Gear, when you come out here for KOF, these arcade legacy titles, man, the talent pool is so deep.
Yes, true.
I mean, even the best players, right? Sometimes you run into another monster in the bracket and shit happens, man. It's just how it is. It's how these games are. So for Cha-Cha-Cha, someone who hasn't really had those big stage, high impact showings, right? I think for him, this has got to be kind of the first. He's had some pretty consistent performances at KSB, that monthly, that yearly tournament that goes down in Osaka every year on home turf. But I mean, here in Fukuoka, right? He's in the mix. He's in top 3 at least.
Well, look, guys, we're going to get back to this Guilty Gear Xrd Revelation action, but after we take these breaks. Guys, stay tuned.
トニマルです。最近のいいこと？あ、この前オーディション受けたんですけど、受かって仕事もらえたんですよ。再現 CG の仕事なんですけど。やりきってやりました。
あなたにハッピーを、ハピちゃん。2月はドリンクもらえる DTV 特典実施中。
やりきってやりました。
The ultimate arcade stick that truly embraces the fighting game spirit. The landmark in design and functionality. Fighting Edge Yaiva. Embraced by professional players. The pinnacle of arcade sticks. Party meets Cup Noodle, celebrating FGC's enthusiasm. Free giveaway. Check EVO's Twitter account for details. Globally limited to 10 units only.
No idea where these two terrorists are, and now Mo's position is known. Oh my god.
IEM champion!
Mouse.
マウスパソコンマウスいろいろ揃えてありますあなたにドンピシャ作れますマウスパソコンから
マウス。
どれにします
さあ、行くぞ。食らえ。やった。
Peraí, mas do que é feito o presunto?
Nunca parei pra pensar.
Com um monte de tranqueira, né?
Restos de carnes.
Eu acho que é um monte de coisa, tudo misturado.
Você sabia que presunto Seara é 100% pernil?
Só de pernil?
Aí dá vontade de comer até mais.
Pode mandar, manda mais.
São só 12 calorias por fatia e continua com menos sódio. Presunto Seara, o único com um quê de qualidade.
Mitsubishi L200 Triton Sport 2019. Cabine dupla e motor turbo diesel com 190 cavalos. Tração 4x4. Novo sistema multimídia. L200 Triton Sport automática. A partir de 142.990. Andou comprado. Mitsubishi. Drive your ambition.
You guys have been with us, you've been hanging out with us, and we have brought you to the Losers Finals. Tasty Steve, Majin Obama in the building.
What's going on?
This is Guilty Gear Top 8, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said before, we're going to take a look at the bracket, the tail of the tape, the mud. I want to see what happened, and I want to show you guys what happened.
Not just top 8, top 3, man. We are getting down to the wire here. Cha-Cha-Cha versus Tomo Losers Finals. We're going to see who's going to move on to Grand Finals to challenge Summit for the EVO Japan 2019 title. And, bruh, this is going to be a rematch of our winner semis match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cha-Cha-Cha versus Tomo running it back. Last time Cha-Cha-Cha got the better of it was close set 2. And you know the story with these two characters, with these two players. Like I said, man, this is 1996, 97, whenever that movie came out. Tim Curry got his ass beat. Those gorillas went ham. Right, put those jewels down. Silver, they were albino silverback gorillas. That's crazy, bro.
First off, if you see an albino silverback gorilla, you need to run.
There,
if you in any place that you see that and it ain't behind the glass, you better dip. I'm telling you right now.
They did him dirty in that dude, man. They took out his kneecaps. He fell on the ground. That's pretty much Cha-Cha-Cha versus Tomo, man.
And it's funny because he's running the all-white layout. That's so funny. Because he's running the all-white layout. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. You can see him behind us already getting set up on the stage. Cha-Cha-Cha took it the first time. Is he going to be able to do it again? Who's going to meet Summit in the grand finals? We're about to find out right now. And I hope it ain't no more breaks because we're about to get into it. Now, like I said before, and you saw it in action in that first game, don't get knocked down because you're going to hold these balls. I'm sorry. You're going to hold these balls one way or the other.
And once again, the interaction is going to be around meter, right, for Tomo. That's going to be what's most important. It's going to be able to bail him out in a lot of those situations. If he does happen to get knocked down, if he does happen to get counter hit swept, and then that gives Cha-Cha-Cha an opportunity to be able to set up those balls, set up that simple overhead, low pressure. At least if Tomo has a lot of meter, he can always just flash kick RRC out of there, take a turn.
Yeah, it becomes a problem because that S fireball is, even though it's really good, it's a lot harder to use effectively in this matchup because of how projectiles
and
work.
it's slower, and it's also Coombs is a lot faster as well. Damn, they pumping the volume in
Yeah,
here.
but that's what I want to hear. I want to hear the music in my soul.
Counter hit sweep, and there it is. That's the first instance. The red ball on its way back. Tomo gives up burst early. And then Cha-Cha-Cha just comes right back in. Tech, instant air dash, swing on him. Flips him with the overhead. Four Tiger Sword. Sweet chin music. Skyrocket, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Damn. Damn, you gonna hit him with the split at the end?
Are we on Twitch IRL? We got raw feet out here. Just raw feet on the stream.
I know that's your thing,
I'm
man.
on that's not my thing. That's the people's thing, dog. I can't believe this shit. Flash kick, drop him one more time. Going low now. At least Leo wears some goddamn shoes.
Look, man, he's a king. This is his throne. This is where he eats. That's disrespectful.
I'll
That's
take
why
all
they
the
fight.
Patreon dollars y'all want to throw to me. Y'all get a big toe if Summit wins. Big toe on stream. Right now, Summit waiting to see who he's going to face here, but Tomo moving on, gets the counter hit here. Locking Cha-Cha-Cha up in his corners.
Wow, that's what I was talking about. That blue fireball. Nice. Uses the guard impact. Uh-oh.
And that's it. He's got it.
Nice. That was so good. I love that option right there. I'm a Leo player. 2S, 2D. That big fireball still right there. You swing in the middle, I get a full combo, and that's what you saw.
That 2S is a very good button for Leo as well, right?
Oh,
a lot of good range, a lot of good frame properties on it as well, right?
Yeah.
Can be difficult to deal with as a defender. You have to almost aim the IV at every time. It's tough.
Yeah, and the low profile capability of it. So here we go.
Forward heavy ender just to be able to give himself some space.
And that's what I was talking about, man. That S fireball, one of the better tools Leo has in this matchup, just not as effective, especially at full range. Party crasher. I'm spinning some meter. Skyrocket. H, knock down. Hold this ball.
Red ball, that delay. Able to bait and punish the dead angle.
See, that could have been a lot worse. Catches him on the legs. Game number one going to Cha-Cha-Cha. And this is what I was talking about. On top of that, Haehyun's hitbox is so weird. That air dash could stop you, stop the character at such an angle that it's hard to anticipate where they're going to fall. 2H, yeah.
See the guard points from the stance like that? You can cancel into any of those buttons like that in that situation, but Cha-Cha-Cha fortunately able to land safely. He has the big counter hit touch there, and oh man, that was a big opportunity for him that he let go. And here comes Tomo just swinging.
He's blocking.
But how does he deal with this? Yeah, just safely just backdashes out of range.
Who almost had to jump in. Gets the low confirmed though. Meter, yep. That's the Tomo special. I got some meter. I know you gonna die. You ain't gotta worry about the mix-up. You dead, bro.
Battle for gauge and how you use it in this match. At the end of the day, you're just swinging on each other. Gets the forward throw. Cha-Cha-Cha now with the shot. And safely confirming the knockdown. Run it back again. That's the game plan. Blue burst, yeah. Tomo gonna remove it early. Be able to give himself another shot in neutral. Trade in his favor.
I love those trades. You do H, trade, H again. Big damage on that combo, and now life is just about even. Made him spin the burst as well. Chasing the blue projectile.
Plus range, able to just backdash safely. Out of range of any of the follow-ups there, but then finally gets clipped again. Cha-Cha-Cha willing to burn gauge. Gonna drop him one more time. Puff that shit.
Nice. Full record conversion. Plenty of meter right now.
Just overwhelming, and you can't block that. And then Tomo gonna pick him up, drop him, more than enough meter. Oh, actually just pulled up early.
Yeah, he just let him live. He wanted to take the Oki after, but this is gonna give Cha-Cha-Cha a chance. Goes for the flash kick, anticipated. That's gonna give Cha-Cha-Cha the round. You should have just took the hard knockdown. He had enough meter, could have YRC'd.
Yeah, he could have, exactly. He had a lot of meter to be able to back him up. He could have just dropped him down and maybe try to go for another big hit after to close it out. Cha-Cha-Cha got away with one there. Can't drop in those boots. Look for Cha-Cha-Cha to try to scout that out next time.
Skyrocket gets the throw, back turn, one of the options he gets. I'm looking for a burst. There it is. You do not want to take that. Oh, a good reason to burst right there is because you're going to take a meaty right after it, because he's going to eat that wreck and he's going to jump in.
And you see those fireballs interacting with each other. Remember, Haehyun's blue ball only does one hit. The red fireball takes longer to charge, but it has more hits on it. Able to get anti-air clap. That's in Hellfire. Look at that. A lot of space he got back. Comes up, goes low.
Wow, that was dangerous.
Tomo burst.
Oh, that might be dead.
Yeah, gauge is built at this point. Only one more hit necessary. Gets the fireball. Two more hits, I guess. One's up empty, then runs into the ball. Gives Cha-Cha-Cha's hands here. And he's going to take advantage.
You might be dead. You might be dead, G.
Super kick. That's going to do it.
2-0 right now over Tomo. Man. And he just looks calm as all ever. You know he's bothered.
And the first encounter was a lot closer than what we've been seeing now. Cha-Cha-Cha rare for him here, man. Playing lights out. Stan does, we play a good block on it. Put that S out there as well, get himself some space. And Tomo played really well that last game too. Just bad decision making in a couple key spots.
We've seen Leo's situation against Leo in this matchup. Hey, Yoon gets started, and it's so hard to make sure this character does not keep going, especially if you don't have any meter.
Yeah, he needs that gauge.
Lots of damage, not going to kill, but the situation is very good.
Yeah, gets cornered, and he still has 50% meter queued up. Gets thrown, unfortunately. But he has enough to be able to bet here on a flash, to be able to try to interrupt this sequence. No, sees the overhead. Waited a little bit too long. And again, damage knocked down into the same situation.
I like
blocks it, yeah, backdash. Give me my space. Runs up, going for an air throw. No. Cha-Cha able to move out of range. Gets the sweep, red cancel. That should do it. Burst on the table, not going to matter.
Okay, and you could see how it instantly goes full, like, yo, I'm trying to kill you mode the minute they block them. Oh, not
what the
like
hell?
the just frame though. The just frame skyrocket, I like to call it. It's not an actual just frame, I'm just saying it because it looks like skyrocket protecting FYI.
Yeah, Tomo willing to burst out early there. That would have been a bad situation. Counter hit, dropping with the axe kick, stun. That's gonna do it. That's this round.
Yeah, that's definitely the round. With the perfect nonetheless. Yeah, it's this is looking terrible right now.
I'm trying to see who's king of the jungle right here, right now. Tomo using the guard points, finally gets the down heavy, but not able to convert.
I like the 2S right there just to throw off the timing a little bit. See Cha-Cha-Cha taking his time, finally gets that 2H.
In favor of Cha-Cha-Cha, and then set point, Steve.
Body pressure on top of that.
Cha-Cha-Cha looking really good here in this set point situation. Red ball gets the hit, reels him back in. One more time, super kick loop drops.
Oh, no meter. He lucked out right there. If that was meter, that could have been a bad situation because he definitely would have been in a corner. Oh, wow.
Blocks the overhead, just calmly defending in this situation. Wow, comes out swinging.
You better burst right.
It's a burst situation. That actually was a pretty good situation to do it in, but Cha-Cha-Cha not going to matter. The close range forward heavy that close it out. Cha-Cha-Cha 3-0 over Tomo, man.
And he just looked like he had a hard time in that matchup, man. Cha-Cha-Cha looked like he's way too versed in that matchup.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what we were saying earlier, right? They lived together. Well, not lived together, but I mean, they lived in the same region, played together pretty often for a 2-year, gap of time, right?
No strangers to the competition. No
Tomo's
strangers
been living in Fukuoka and grinding with the community out here, but before that, for 2 years, he lived in Osaka and grinded with them every night. You know that Cha-Cha-Cha knows that matchup probably better than anybody else in Japan at this point.
I'm telling you right now, I had to expose my ear because they was pumping the music to the arena.
Oh, yeah.
I had to make sure that I was feeling that.
You'll never hear me talk bad about the tracks, man. You'll never hear me talk bad about that track. Well, but that's going to queue up. Yeah, grand finals. What we got, Steve? Talk to him.
First off, we already saw Tomo go down, but grand finals up on stage right now. Summit versus Cha-Cha-Cha. That will be your grand finals. EVO Japan 2019. I mean, if you go back and look at the brackets, you see all the matches that have happened. Some of the best Guilty Gear I've ever seen. And why would it not be? This is Japan, ladies and gentlemen. This is the birthplace of this game, and we've seen it go to exponential levels when it comes to the competition. You will get nothing better than what you see here.
Now, what I'm looking for is this, Steve. Last year, we have EVO Japan in Tokyo. We get a Tokyo versus Osaka matchup. Tokyo takes it home field, right? Now you get Summit Chip, who's from Tokyo, but by way of South Japan out here in Kyushu, right? Going up against Cha-Cha-Cha, we get West Coast Japan versus essentially East Coast Japan, but by way of the home field here in Fukuoka, out here in Kyushu. Is home field advantage going to win again? Is Summit fighting from winner's side at this point? I mean, the big thing, though, is this is Haeyun versus Chip. So you know what that means.
This is a very vital matchup. I mean, if Chip gets clipped, touched, sneezed on, he's probably dead. Yeah. Just going to be real.
And again, what I'm really cautious of is what we talked about before, right? Can Summit burst well? You cannot burst poorly against this character Haeyun like that. Again, Cha-Cha-Cha pretty good at being able to read a lot of those bad burst situations as well. It's going to be very, very important for him to play it and play it well. He's got to be able to control himself. He can't give the panic burst. You cannot do that.
So we saw last time where Summit played, he was actually punishing his burst and actually making him pay for it. I mean, every bad burst that Summit did, he only got punished maybe once, maybe twice.
So and that was of course a first to 3 situation as well. The thing is, can Summit continue to play that way? The longer the set goes on like that, he typically is one of the top players, right? He plays well in sets. But the thing is, that burst habit Old habits die hard, Steve. You hit the cigarettes, you try to quit, you look at one a year later, oh shit, it's calling me, right? I gotta go to it, it's calling me, right? Old habits die hard for him. Can he keep his wits about him and play well this set, close out this tournament?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna find out. We're definitely gonna find out. Cha-Cha-Cha looking real sharp right now. I feel like Summon's been chilling, but Cha-Cha-Cha's been going through the trenches, crawling his way back to get back to play this man once again. But we talk about what Chip can do. We've seen what he can do. We know how quick he can get started, and we know how quick he can end around, and it does not matter the character. I want to know I want to see if he's going to continue doing these 2 H's in these bad situations. He needs to stop doing that. He also needs to backdash and play that range a little more. Make him commit to Gamma Blade. That way, if it whiffs and he doesn't have that meter, he gets a chance to get in there, make him block some of those projectiles as well.
Also, yeah, he has to be able to limit how Summon gains gauge, right? We saw last time they played, so when Summon had meter, it was way too easy. Anytime Cha-Cha-Cha tries to go through the air, Chip just moves so well, right? YRC, whatever you're doing to close off the ground lane, go up, get the air grab, take your knockdown, and just from there run the chip game, right? He has to find a way to limit Summit's chip game, the meter game. He has to try to find ways to be able to maintain offensive sequences, pin Chip down, and keep him locked and loaded in this corner.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you got the tail of the tape, and now you're about to have the match. Grand Finals, Guilty Gear Xrd, Japan 2019, let's go.
Forward punching him right out the axe kick on the ground. You see that forward punch from Chip? That's another solid forward punch normal in this game. Stand kick trading now.
Nice. DP this time.
Counter hit that. Every time that down heavy counter hit trade, that's going to always be in Summit's favor. That move is too good.
Purple RC. And that's another thing. We talked about the mobility, but the fact that Chip has those 3 jumps definitely helps him out.
Yeah, and you see, like, it's just too easy to go up and get those air grabs. Even up towards the higher levels of the screen, right? Summit's so good at it.
Yeah. It makes it a lot harder. Now,
and you see him going for it again, but now able to teleport to the other side. Just out of range of being able to complete the combo. Red ball coming back. What a match.
The interrupt.
He saw the overhead attempt, and he's going to cut Cha-Cha-Cha for it, take this first round.
But I'm going to tell you right now, Cha-Cha-Cha has to reset it. That means he has to win 3 games if he wants a chance to try to take out Summit.
Against Summit. I'll tell you what, this is another benefit of living in East Japan and playing out there in Mikado. They run sets. They run sets. Summit, no stranger to this kind of format, this long set.
Yo, the OTG burst from my boy Summit is just amazing. That's actually pretty smart because if they OTG, you're not going to be able to get a full combo off of it in most instances.
Red ball coming back. Good defense. Good mash again from some. This dude.
That's a ninja. Did you see the back dash?
Pinpoint focus right now. My man is just mashed. Not allowing that overhead. Look at that wrist gauge cranked up on Cha-Cha-Cha's side. That's going to come into play here for Chip.
Bro, look at Summit and look at Cha-Cha-Cha's face. I'm telling you right now, they're tuned in. 2K gets the cornerback. Sushi 1 hit. I like the back dash just in case he did that forward hard. Full combo conversion.
Black Beep, but we're going to get the pickup anyway. Air throw off of it. Still get the continuation here to the skies. But all those punches, he's done.
Game number 1 in this Grand Finals is going to go to Summit, and quite easily, I might add. He's playing so well when it comes to controlling that space, staying out of those ranges, and I don't believe we've seen one projectile come out on the screen that first game.
Yeah, very strong control, just in general.
At 5K, that's one of the things I was talking about. That 2P is a very strong tool of Hae-Hyun.
But again, the face of Chip 5K, it's so fast, has so much range, and what it allows for, right? He can go in, continue pressure afterwards. It's just relatively ineffective.
Oh no. DP don't wake up.
This Summit will do that. Jump up, air grab. Count the air grab, Steve.
Oh, be careful.
Alpha back to mid-screen. Wake up the row from Cha-Cha-Cha now, and that should be enough to be able to close out this round. Of course, Chip does have good guts as well. Can he close out with these punches? Oh, just not enough.
You saw him drag it out, though.
Yeah,
he was trying. I was about to say, if he goes straight for H, he's not going to die, but he tried to drag it out as much as possible.
That's what the interaction we talked about earlier, right? Characters with high guts like that, you'll opt for more hits towards the end of the combos from round clinching situations like that. Good on Cha-Cha-Cha to adjust his combo accordingly, but it didn't matter.
Half-life already, and my man is done. I told you he bleeds. Oh, no. Oh, no. I respect that, though. I'm a man of the last life burst. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to live. But that perfect, though. Cha-Cha-Cha.
That was, and again, that was a checkmate situation anyway, right? Obviously, in that situation, you want to burst there. If you don't, You're gonna lose. If you do, you're gonna lose. What do they say, man? You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's that kind of situation. Yeah. But just for Cha-Cha-Cha to have the confidence to know, he's like, no, this dude's gonna do it.
He's a crazy burster.
Runs up, touches him, waits for it, easy punish. 1-1.
I feel like that axe kick is another thing that we're going to see more of, right? Because if he jumps back, he does avoid the
That's what did we talk about, Steve? Those bad bursts in long set situations. Look at the return on this. This is just for you panicking. This is punish. This is pain.
Give him the hand.
Clap him up.
He ain't even done yet. Oh, my.
My man, his tongue hanging out his mouth, looking like he watched the DOA exhibition. Oh, gravy, baby. But here comes Summit.
The pixel. Ooh,
doesn't matter. Cha-Cha-Cha with way too much momentum.
Wow. That one bad burst. Chip is not even close to getting it, but he's not halfway back.
You talked about it before the match even started, before we even started today. Chip, you know what you're getting. You get every tool in the book, but baby, you gotta play careful. You don't have the health to mess around with. DP right out that scenario. He's very good about breaking it up this whole set. Cha-Cha-Cha, what an answer though. Oh my God.
Someone just blitzed and then ran through that bad boy like, no, we want this off his back. Nice teleport.
Look at Cha-Cha-Cha's defense activated though. He's getting a lot of meter, a lot of good tension pulse here. Sniped out the air though. Aerial rave once again. Trying to reposition. Alpha, we trade with the DP. Take him to the wall with the dust. Meter building. John Cena mode activated. Can't see me other side. Take him to the sky. Center stage.
Done.
That's done.
Yo, that boy moving fast.
My man can run. My man can run.
Yo, he runs across the country just to throw them hands with you.
He's an addict.
Oh, it's danger time. Yo, if Chip gets hit, his mom is going to cry.
Oh, gets the heavy. That works out for Summit. Resetting. Give me the burst.
That was smart. Chip, don't get hit,
Going
man.
for an air grab.
Don't get hit.
Staircase. Awesome.
Well played.
Predicted either a down heavy or a DP in that scenario. Off the jump. Come down with buttons. Right back at you, though. Right back at you, though. Hold this wall. Hold this ground. Hold this ball.
No. Okay, there's the burst.
That
was still bad. That was actually still bad.
That 4-Tiger sword, that super kick from Haeyun, it kind of low profiles it, right? It's very easy to get under burst with that attack.
5K answers back, teleport a little too early this time, and that's what was getting Cha-Cha-Cha messed up the last time.
Yeah, no meter on both sides though, but Summit able to take the corner, build a little bit of gauge for himself. Going back to center screen, Black Beast, that doesn't matter, he's already clocked out. All these punches, adding up, gonna be able to build the meter. Oh, just can't do it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not like
no
this.
burst. Oh, it's a lot. You got it
short,
short,
he's gonna play the Oki game. And Cha-Cha-Cha able to close it out. And Summit, yeah, he knows he let that one get him. The reason why he was, again, extending that combo with all those punches, he was trying to build just enough meter to get the kunai super. You know we ain't, look Steve, and let's be honest Steve, we got a little out of pocket last year, getting a little out of pocket this year too, but Lord knows baby, it's 2019, new year, new me, not trying to get any more emails sent to the production team. So you know what,
We're just here to watch some guilty
games. I'm
games.
just here for the game, man. 2-1, Cha-Cha-Cha, looking to reset this bracket, looking to go toe-to-toe with Summit Chip, take this win out here in Fukuoka.
Oh no, it's not looking good. Cha-Cha-Cha, oh
Bad
no.
burst in the corner, that could have been a lot worse even still. DP right back at you, I don't care about your meter. I'm gonna take this stand punch anti-air, I'm gonna drop you, push you to the wall, clap super, that's gonna work out. Look at that push. Just runs up, able to build a little bit more tension gauge. Alpha blade just like that. Hey.
Oh, almost got out.
He almost got past that burst too. Jump up air grab. You know the story of the set so far. Summit looking to control the skies, not letting you go up there.
What a 2D.
Up on the ground.
Okay, Cha-Cha-Cha, one round away from reset.
Momentum building.
This is what we were talking about, man. If the minute you block one of these projectiles, it's gonna be trouble. Okay, it's a throw.
Same side now. Testing him high there. Caught him jumping down, heavy counter hit. That's gonna be good.
Gotta be careful with those 2 H's. Wow,
what a play.
Back. Get the side dust. Tries to go for the blitz.
And you saw him jump up blitz. He thought he was gonna take heavy. He thought he was gonna take buttons. Went for a hard read and Cha-Cha-Cha gonna make it pay.
Oh,
block. He has the meter to make it safe. Take the raw overhead. That's fine. Right into the blue ball. Summon now out. Looking to be again. Gets that far range stand kick. Gets the knockdown. Blitz from Cha-Cha-Cha. Within striking range here. Red ball. Are we gonna get a reset, Steve?
Oh,
yes,
and we have a reset, ladies and gentlemen. Cha-Cha-Cha resets the bracket.
3 games straight. 3 games straight.
And I feel like this is what happens. I feel like this is what happens when you play Chip, you know? Like, I feel like this is what happens. Because Chip is one of those characters that I know is very vital. He gets in, it goes straight to the core. You can be exposed. However, the more you play, the easier it's going to get to anticipate, man. You're going to start to know he's going to come this way. He's going to come here.
Yeah.
He's going to try to come for this teleport YRC here, and you start to anticipate. Projectiles are going to help him out, and the damage does as well. Look how many times we saw my boy Chip get basketball, rebound, bounce off the wall just to live.
I feel like I'm watching a Hokuto no Ken.
Right?
Tournament, man. Counter hit sweep, max range. And playing around at that range has been very, very helpful for Cha-Cha-Cha. Able to get a lot of offensive sequences started up. And again, it's just set play after that, right, man? You talked about it earlier. It's very simple, very effective, though.
Okay.
Punish him with that angle.
Uh-oh.
Run him up, choke him out. Other side.
You are in the vortex, my man. Hold these.
Raw kunai.
No protection.
Yes. Back up. YRC. Right into the red ball pressure, and he just jumps out. Great use of FD, just jump out. Evade the situation, drop him one more time, gets the OTG, not quite enough.
Don't, if that was Skyrocket, he was done.
That's the thing, that's what I really like about what Summit's doing. You've seen him taking these little cues and making big brain plays to try to counter how Cha-Cha-Cha is playing.
Black beat combo, but look at the damage.
Red ball again, just forward punch just to be able to try to tag him before.
This dude's crazy.
Forward H rather. Gets the knockdown once again. One more time, kunai super.
Party crash, the counter hit, that's gonna hurt. You better burst. Not yet. Wake up DP.
DP. Other side, you can't whip against him like that. He can strike from anywhere on the screen. Same side that time. Eats the recto.
Yo, meaty sushi counter hit gives him a follow-up. Oh, wow, gets the combo conversion. Yo,
see him opting for the punches here.
It's close.
It's not going to be enough. Got to get one more hit. And he gets the drill kick right on top of the dome. He's standing on his head.
That's real ninja work right there. He tried to get in the cockpit. He was trying to get in the cockpit. He's like, I know you in there, little girl. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to get in the cockpit.
There is actually a little girl inside.
There's actually a little girl.
There's actually a little girl inside.
Here's Chip. Is this the blade? Here's Chip.
Neutral jump D.
Oh, get jumped.
Round start.
Oh, man.
Counter hit. This is going to look like heavy Cha-Cha-Cha momentum early this round. But Chip gets out. Summon able to try to rally, create something here. DP red cancel. Good. Still kind of a risky burst, but yeah, good in that situation.
As long as he gets out. The rewind. Hits him with the H on the overhead. Keeps the corner. Goes for one hit of sushi. I like the air dash. Axe kick to make sure he respects that space. That's a better option to go to than projectile, because I'm telling you, that air-to-air is a lot easier to get to. He gets too close, you get the air throw. You get too close, you hit the H. You get too close, you hit axe kick. Get that knockdown, take that pressure. Speaking of which, here comes the H.
Alpha plus back to the wall. Same side after wall playing. Blocking and counter poking with stand kick. Went for the air grab, was just out of range.
That was so sick. I like what he's doing right now. He's using Chip's mobility to throw off the timing when he's going to try to either air throw, hit him with H, or jump up there. Oh, that didn't work that time, though. It did not work that time. What a bunch of good reads. Now, I didn't notice it at first, but he does it on purpose. He delays it by doing like Alpha Blade across, or just doing faultless defense fall, maybe like the drill on top of his head.
That's the first full sequence that Chuck Summit blocked it off of pressure and then gave up the hit right after, and look at the result.
Oh my God.
Minus 90%. My man is looking like a Ruffles right now. All the waves in the world right now. Cha-Cha-Cha tying it up after the reset. 1-1.
The way.
Does Chip is that the key? Does Chip wear do-rag? Is that the solution?
Free. Look, man, y'all don't know this, man. My boy Chip used to have a bit of a problem, man, but he's a reformed ninja, okay? He's a reformed ninja.
2019, man. New year, new him.
He became the president, bro. That's a reformed ninja there.
That's my president. That's my president.
Chip is definitely my president. All right, here we go.
Jump T able to counteract that jump heavy from Haeyun in the air. Summit just looking for any kind of knockdown situation here. Any kind of in. Comes in off the kunai. Bad burst from Cha-Cha-Cha.
All right, and he's going to keep this corner too? No.
No, goes back to mid-screen now. Wow, I see you trying to blitz command grab.
Oh, the H. That's what I was talking about. One of the tools he has to combat in the air, definitely that H. Axe kick, that's another one of the tools I was just talking about. Nice conversion in the DP. Now you see the kicks. Chip's going to second guess this, but he still finds his way in. There's the teleport once again. 2-high-4 conversion. Eats the 6H. And Summit is in it fast forward right now. Bro, this song. Jesus.
Red fireball, all three hits. Someone just giving it up, but they had that Alpha Blade over to go under the second one. Alpha Plus able to get a push. Teleport mix-ups now.
What's
Same
the
side.
mix-up? Yeah, I
Those
like
4
that.
hits in the air that time. 4 hits. He's been changing up his air attack timings. That time only 2 highs. Looking for the grab, but doesn't get it. Gets cornered. Oh, that was very dangerous. Gotta hit jump D, able to get a wall push of his own. Alpha.
Yeah, teleport
Same
right back
side,
in
yeah.
there. What are you going to do? Once again, same situation. Cancels the jump. Raw H, steal, wall stick. Bro, the bait's the burst. Summit is in your head. That man is in your head. Check your pockets. He definitely stole something. Check your pocket.
He went high, empty mid, burst, read, punish. And went up 2-1 here after the reset. But Summit, I mean, the thing is, Cha-Cha-Cha is looking way cooler than me, man. Summit's looking stressed every round. He's definitely feeling the pressure. You got to be able to play this full set,
It's
Summit.
important, man. It's so scary because you know if Haehyun gets started, it's going to be so many more problems for you.
Wow, the shuriken really working out for him here. That's the second or third time in the past 2 rounds that it's gotten him in, or a small victory on the battlefield.
Is delaying his fall, giving him those extra entrances. Cha-Cha-Cha thinks he's not going to have an option.
And also just putting a box out there. Wow, he teched out of it, was ready with FD. Cha-Cha-Cha mash and throw.
2H teleport, almost finds an opening. Not able to convert to anything big. YRC.
Puts the red ball out there, trying to pursue through the air. No dice. Wow, the axe kick there, then super kick.
Oh, I
From
said
that
you're
far
dead.
away,
I said
burst
you're
way
dead.
too early, and then Cha-Cha-Cha gonna kick this round for it.
I really didn't want him to burst right there. I was like, bro, you gotta hold
We both
that.
felt it. I was like, he's gonna burst. He did.
Okay. Oh, makes him spin his burst early
Comes
this
right
time.
back in there. You think I won't come in jump D twice?
You think I won't hit your stupid ass with 150 right now? You think I won't?
Stand punch punish. Counter hit, push to the wall. Now he's gonna get this huge positional advantage. Push to Rekka, yes. Able to check the instant air dash. And still able to just put Cha-Cha-Cha in this vortex. But he has to do this to put himself in position to be able to get EVO Japan 2019 champion. That's going to close out this round. It's going to give Cha-Cha-Cha burst going into the last round here. It's set point. It's tournament point for Summit Chip. Walker Gaming, where you at? How many Dookies on top 8 stages? Are you serious?
It's time. It's danger time. They clash early 6B.
More. Oh, here comes Summit Chip.
All right, here we go. There you go. Take the open. Let him stay up there.
Let him stay up there. Reposition yourself. Alpha Mortal once again. Cha-Cha-Cha burst working out for him. Comes in with the jump D. Sliding eggs everywhere, man. You can't catch up. Can't keep up. And down heavy, those super kicks.
Take the knockdown.
And look at the meter for Cha-Cha-Cha. Look at the meter.
Oh my God. There we go.
Minus 50.
Hold the big one.
And Summit, I can block too, damn it. I can 6B too, damn it.
Uh-oh, it ain't over yet. Look at the meter. Look at the meter. Look at the meter. He's not dead. Oh, he's definitely dead. He's dead as hell.
Definitely dead. 2-2 grand finals here. Cha-Cha-Cha coming back.
Every time, right? Every time. Every time. That's why I rock with Guilty Gear. Every time. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that, Summit. Man, I'm about to take off my jacket. It's getting real in here, man. Every time I watch some Guilty Gear, it goes right into the bloodstream. And this is why.
Let them know.
Right now.
Let them know.
You play this game at a high level, there's always a chance. You got too many defensive options, no matter what character you have. This dude, Haehyun, is fighting a baby, and this baby is giving him the hand. Final game, Guilty Gear, EVO Japan 2019. Let's go. Get off of me.
Oh, at that time, Cha-Cha-Cha holds back. He knows someone wants to press for the forward punch in that situation. He just doesn't give him anything. The adjustments on both sides over the course of the set. Comes down with drill kick, push to the wall.
Counter hit. Why did that combo? That was crazy.
Why can he do this?
Look at the instant blocks. Jab, anti-air blocks it anyway. He almost got a punish. This dude Summit is on another one.
But he puts himself in a bad position here. And Cha-Cha-Cha burns the meter just to back up and give it to you one more time. Just to take the corner. Just to pump this red shit. Dead angle, gonna give Summit another chance, but he's low on health here.
Wow. Teleport 5K, jump out.
Goes for the air grab, gets the staircase down. Cha-Cha-Cha gonna throw him out. Cha-Cha-Cha, tournament point.
Set point, baby, let's go. Every time. Yo, Summit, give me another round, man. Ninjas unite. Let me see them hand signs in the chat, bro.
Is Cha-Cha-Cha about to run this one more time? Summit with early control here.
Good damage right there. Those two H counter
now
hits.
reposition. No, option just going John Cena mode. Gets checked out of it by the blue ball. Gotta beware of these normals from Haehyun. Not gonna give up the round. Command grab. Other side high this time.
You can't see me, bro. You can't see me, bro. I told you I wanted another round.
And he's got enough
Hit
meter.
this
He's gonna
man
be
with
able
the
to
daggers.
clinch it.
Hit this man with the... Oh, snap, he popped out. You still holding this, though. Air throw.
Air throw.
Every time. infernal fucking work. Man, let's go, man. Let's go, man.
They said white man can't jump, Steve. They got a movie called that. But this Chip character is all over the goddamn screen. Coming up, catching you one more time. Down heavy, take him to the sky. Backers up and repositions. Summit Chip on the verge here.
Oh, nice. YRC axe kick. Uh-oh. The burst is there.
Chip with the blocks.
No meter, though.
Gauge field for Summit. Dead angle just to be able to take control again. Gold burst.
Works out perfectly. Give him the big orange. Give him the big orange.
And yet, Summit's just going to hang back. He doesn't want to even mess with that. That's right, sweet. This could be the start. He's got a lot of gauge to work with. Cha-cha-cha. Burning it, just trying to get anything.
His axe kick. I love the movement. I told you those triple jumps coming in handy. Hold these kunai, bro. Defense looking crazy. He's going to get the wall stick.
One more hit.
Oh.
Get the low. Summit Chip.
And gentlemen,
EVO Japan 2019 champion. Walker Gaming Summit Chip in Kyushu. Home field advantage over Osaka. What a win. What a set.
That man is sweating right now. The reset, still to hold strong to it. I literally just said, man, what happens when you fight Chip is that you get used to it. It's not the patterns, it's just the fact that you know where he wants to be. And that's any Chip player. And you saw the adjustments by Cha-Cha-Cha. He reset that bad boy. And then you see Summit say, you know what? I gotta make it go even faster. Starts to land his fall even more. Yes. Making sure he's looking for those gaps. Max damage, knockdown in the corner. What a play.
And those Yomi situations too, right? Those little micro adjustments. Okay, you like to use 2H in this situation? I'm going to delay my fall, come down with the jump heavy, get this counter hit punish. Oh, you like to press 2P in this situation? You like to press 2K? I'm going to pull back, run up, blitz in your face. I don't give a damn. And man, look, bro, you can't... Sometimes you don't need a game FAQs, fan fiction kind of matchup like we had last year, man. That's something you don't get those all the time. But bro, sometimes it doesn't matter what time of day when you put this game on the stage. I've been saying it all weekend. With KOF, with this game, with Tekken, it really doesn't matter, bruh. Can you believe? If you got nerve to call this a dead game, man, check your pulse. Cause are you dead or alive for real, man? That was a hell of a finish to EVO Japan 2019.
Come on, man, you got a reset, you got a final round.
And another home field, home turf win. And yeah, Summit walking back with the players, dapping up blocks, Nage, Tomo, and all of them. That's a big win for him, man. That's a big win.
Guys, this, like I said before, man, these are the kind of games, this right here, when you let that game breathe, it turns into something magnificent, man. I mean, you have players from all around the world, specifically Japan, that innovate, breathe life into this game every time, man. I come to Japan just to go to Mikado, just to play Guilty Gear here because it's thriving, it's living, man. It feels so good, and I learn stuff every time. I learned a lot just watching this Grand Finals, and I hope you guys did too, but damn, Grand Finals, EVO champion, EVO Japan champion, Walker Gaming Summit, man, and they might have the potential to have a two-time EVO Japan champion, not only in one game, but in another game as well. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, take it to the award ceremony so these people can see who won.
Hit them on that stage. Let's go. Or we can stare awkwardly into the camera. Either.
Oh, it's not ready yet? Oh, man, I was ready to turn around and...
Now it is. All right, yeah, now we can cut to it.
Throw it to the stage.
いやエクサードレブ2ファイナリスト8名の表彰式を行います。選手の皆さん、ステージへお登りください。メディアの皆様はどうぞステージ近くにお集まりください。We will now begin the award ceremony for Guilty Gear Xrd Rep 2 tournament.
That last
Will the
match.
finalists step
I
up to
literally
the
was about to
stage,
flip this
please?
table over. I
At
was
this
getting-
time, we ask the media press parties to come near the stage as well.
We're muted?
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh, man, he brought the baby?
That's
oh,
right, yeah.
Man. I want to hold it.
We talked about it, right? Sato Venom family man coming out here despite his responsibilities as a family man, despite his job, despite all that stuff, still able to compete on this tough arcade legacy title battlefield and make top 8. Big win for him. Father of the year.
When I tell you that Guilty Gear does so much, man, like I feel like this is the first person I've seen like show this much about themselves in Guilty Gear. These people have been playing Guilty Gear for so long, me included, man. I saw Final Showdown tweet out, say, hey, Steve, the big blue's still alive. We've been here. I've been here, baby. I know who you are. We've been in MWC together. I know how this goes.
And the big thing is, Steve, a lot of these guys, they play other games too, right?
True.
But the big thing is, whatever you like to play, do not stop playing it. The big difference between these guys and a lot of other guys, they don't stop. Every night is still the same damn thing. Machabo taking that play. And look, another good performance from him. Bit of a step down from the second place finish at EVO overseas, but that's still one of the most dangerous brothers in fighting games. Easy. Tomo Leo coming out here, not just from Tokyo, not just from West Coast. This is all Japan player right here. And this should be an inspiration to anybody who even thought about picking this game up before. Tomo, really, since Xrd did not even start competitively until Xrd. And look at the stage that he's on. Locks Jam out here, of course, from Fukuoka. Big, meaningful win for him to be able to perform on the stage in front of a home turf. Nage Faust, your champion from last year, going out a little bit earlier this time. Once again, though,
but that's
always a pleasure to have the doctor on stage, man. Always a pleasure.
Look, man, that's the progression of a good game, right? Last year we had an amazing top 8. Look at the top 8 on your stage. Look at the character variety. Look at the players. Look how long they've been playing. Look at the people who are new to it. Look how well they've done. Look at Cha Cha Cha, one of those people I've seen playing so many exhibitions, and I can't believe what he's done with that character.
And the big thing is Cha 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 now joins another big club of players who have had big impact stage performances but have not had that win. Summit adds another win to his numerous list of tournament victories.
Yo, man, I've seriously been following Summit since I played Guilty Gear competitively. So it is an honor to see this man win EVO Japan.
Summit Chip out there living in Chiba. Of course, out here from Kyushu. Very meaningful win for him to be able to win here specifically.
That's a cheese.
My man is posing for those big
My boy is cheese. That baby up there, though. Oh, man. 310 Venom, man. I'm a brand new fan again.
And of course, you gotta thank our man Nissan Cup Noodles out there. They keep it nice and warm. Gonna keep Summit nice and warm in this sweatshirt out here, too, man.
Hey, man. And if it ain't missing, something's missing, man. I'm just letting you know.
You are a beast for that, by the way. You are a beast for that.
Yeah, real talk. Shout outs to this, and I'm mad the Big Cup Noodles ain't here this year. I'm trying to pose, but y'all already know what it is, man. But I mean what I say. I've been playing Guilty Gear competitively for a very, very long time. Since I've been 16 years old, and I've been following this man Summit because I'm a chip player. But looking at the variety of players that are up on this stage, looking at the character variety, looking at the level of play that you saw, looking at what they showed you about the game, Blitz, I mean, everything that they encompassed to make it this far into a tournament. Man, I couldn't ask. You can't ask for better games than this. You cannot ask for a better climax to a game like Guilty Gear, man. Give me more. I want more Guilty Gear.
And look, man, this game wasn't even a part of this official lineup until like a little bit over 2 months ago. But the fact that we were able to come out here, have a 300-man tournament on short notice like that tells you something about this game out here, man. Nice little cash prize for him there. Close to $5,000.
Hey, that's good, though. A lot of people think they're like, $5,000. That's it. I'm like, you got to remember, waves are being made to make sure that people can survive off of stuff like this. And I mean, you might as well feel as good when you win. Get some money to that man, yo.
もう決勝がね、本当にすごい試合になっても、心臓何回止まったかわからないレベルでしたけど、いや本当に勝てて嬉しいですね。
The fact that he was able to come out here and win means a lot to him.
感動以外見当たらないぐらい本当に嬉しいです。ありがとうございました。
Yeah, sincerely thanks to all you guys out here.
The final match was really traumatic, and I can't count how many times my heart actually was about to stop. It really was a tough match. I'm really happy that I was able to win this tournament. もう一つだけ質問させてください。サミット選手、勝者としてこのギルティギア XR レベル2の一番の魅力はやはり何でしょうか。
I mean, we can't understand each other, but high fives and smiles.
そうですね、このギルティギアの魅力は本当にスピード感と、あと黄色ロマンキャンセルを使ったその状況判断がみんな本当に一瞬一瞬ですごくいろいろやっているので、そういったそのプレイヤー次第でどこまでも伸ばせれるっていうところがこのゲームの魅力だと思います。
I believe that the point of the feature characteristic of Guilty Gear is that it's really high speed and really seeks the players to make decisions of the situation, to understand, grasp the situation moment by moment, and that really allows the players to fight in their own style and their own characteristic way. ありがとうございます。おめでとうございます。ウォーカーゲーミングサミット選手。Congratulations to Walker Gaming Summit.
Walker Gaming able to get a big win as well. Nice. Hopefully, maybe not even the first today. We'll see. Gotta remember, Walker Gaming book still in Tekken too.
That is definitely true. Well, shout outs to our top 8. Shout outs to the baby. Dang, man.
Sato, that's a meaningful shot right there, right? Talked a lot about how family has changed the nature of our games in the past year and a half to 2 years. You see it carrying over to every game and every scene.
続きまして、優勝いたしましたウォーカーゲーミングサミット選手の
He want that gold.
ワンショッ
Look
ト
at my boy
達成
Tomo,
と
man.
なります。
Dang, I can't believe it. That is like two of like my favorite players ever. Tomo and Summit next to each other in an EVO Japan top 8. Man, this song gets me hyped every time. Damn it!
That's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
Jesus.
Now, my question, Steve, is what's coming up on this announcement? Is my
Wait, there's. Is there actually?
Because you know everybody's out here in the crowd. They're all licking their lips. They're waiting for it.
Is there actually an announcement?
What? I mean, Steve, let's take a look.
Oh, word?
Once again, the winner is Walker Gaming Summit.
Give it a minute, okay? Summit. Congratulations.
Okay.
You're roughly $4,500 and change. Yeah, I like it. And we'll see him, of course, at the Arc Rebel World Tour. I don't know any details about it, but I'm sure we'll see him there. He won this event.
Sega's looking at me, and I want to know why he's looking at me.
ギルティギア XR レブ2ファイナルを終了させていただきます。This marks the end of Guilty Gear Xrd.
What do you mean?
So they said that there's an announcement. I did not know. I'm telling you, I just saw it right here.
Guys, you know the score by now. They have to have an announcement for the announcement before the announcement. You know what to expect. Look, we'll catch you guys next time. Stick around for Tekken Top 8. Beat that shit. Thanks for tuning in for Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 here at EVO Japan 2019. Don't go anywhere. Tekken Top 8. It's going to be crazy, man. Come back. Don't go anywhere. Get something to eat. Get something to drink. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Let's go.